but it's like a Dread Hunger pirate chest. You open it.
Oh, it's like a codex.
A codex.
It's got Myth vibes.
Yeah, and inside a little piece of paper. It says, "Dad, you're the best in the world."
Looks like she wrote it all backwards, idiot.
Is it? But that's me. That's the important part. You can see me.
There you are.
See how thin I am?
She got the head right.
What a guy.
Fuck off, dude.
Make sure you spell my name right. It's got a TV at the end.
Toastrack TV. Okay.
The talent wants his name right.
And the rest is lower.
I just found out that talent's actually supposed to be treated well. Wubby kept saying that in the call yesterday. He kept going, "Listen, dude, you're the talent, so anything you want." I'm like, that's not really how it's supposed to work.
I'm going to message him and say, pump the brakes on that. Okay, you're supposed to scream at the talent. Okay, you're supposed to scream at them.
You are not the talent. You are the content.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, okay, can I have Diet Cokes waiting for me? And he's like, nobody else has asked for a single thing. I'm like, oh, the millionaires don't need you to get them anything? I'm sorry. Okay, that the common man needs a Diet Coke when he lands. He's like, Will Neff hasn't asked for anything. I'm like, he probably doesn't need you to buy him anything, dude. I want a new pair of shoes. I did tell him I wanted some walking around money. And he was like, not going to happen. Well, you got me going in a day early.
Strippers.
Yeah. I just kind of want some like pocket money.
Yeah, some loose
like
bills.
$50. He said there's no prize.
I'm the talent. I don't care.
Wait, there's no prize?
There's no prize money. There's nothing.
And they have sponsors, but there's no prize money.
And there's no walking around money.
Okay, dude, if there's any bit that you would do, that's what I would keep bringing up.
Yeah.
It's just like whenever something bad happens to you and they put a camera on your face, be like, by the way, guys, there's literally nothing waiting for me. If I win, no incentive for me to do well. What's keeping me going?
They're not even giving me.
I can see the door
walking around money.
I can walk
I was
out.
told sensory deprivation. I wasn't told no catering budget.
Yeah. And like, yeah, I didn't even think about that. It's sponsored, and he's going to probably make a shit ton of money off of it.
You're making nothing.
The talent gets nothing. Not even walking around money. So
He's
the rich
making
get
us
richer,
there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
All right. You want to go make your martini? I'm gonna make mine as well. Wait, actually, could you walk me through the process of like what do you put in yours?
Wait. What did you just say? I unplugged my headphones.
Oh, I said, what do you put in your martinis?
I just looked up because it's day drinking. I looked up a breakfast martini. So I'm going to make one that's got orange marmalade in it.
Ooh,
I've never tried it before.
That sounds way better than mine. I got olives, and I'm doing like with vermouth. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I've never had a martini before. This tastes like feet. It's pretty bad. It's a pretty.
I'll have the same. I'll have my usual martini, which is gin, vermouth, and olives.
Oh, I did vodka.
Olives.
Should I have done gin?
It's more classy, but it's fine. See, James Bond was written as a hooligan who was out of place in a dinner jacket in the books, and that's why he drinks a vodka martini and he gets it shaken, not stirred, because that's uncouth.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm kind of an uncouth guy, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'll make my regular martini, which is gin, vermouth, and olives. I'll do that right now. But I won't be able to hear you until I'm done.
We'll just be giving you an awesome introduction.
Yeah. I'll pour mine right now. I pre-made my shaker.
Hey guys, welcome to Forehead Fables. Today we have Toastrack TV, and he's kind of a diva about that. Make sure you get the blind TV right.
He didn't say that.
Yeah. And he's, as you can see, currently day drinking because it's morning over there. We're doing a classy nighttime drinking, pretty different. More
appropriate, I think. Yeah. I think he has a problem.
Yeah.
I think
put those olives in if you're a fucking drunkard.
Three olives? Wow. Shit, dude, I only got the one. Damn.
Yeah.
But Toastrack is honestly, he's my favorite Tarkov streamer. And He does a lot of meticulous note keeping in the game that I've never seen any other person do.
Yeah, he's like a real man went to go play Tarkov.
Yeah, he has like spreadsheets and all sorts of stuff that he goes through.
He's one of the classiest streamers too. I mean, if you couldn't tell by the martini bar he's putting together, but he's just he's a very charming man. I would never say this because you can't hear us right now. But he's just like really nice to talk to at TwitchCon, very charming. What if he can hear us?
I don't think he can. He would be smiling. Oh, it's unplugged. I see it draping behind him. Yeah.
Look at that martini.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. But yeah, he's also had a very interesting early career did he just materialize in his chair? That was crazy. Oh, the camera swapped. I'm an idiot. Yeah.
What happened in the kitchen?
Whoa, he just came in out of nowhere. By the way, yours, what'd you have? 3 olives in there?
3 olives, gin, and vermouth. And I rinsed the glass with Cointreau. And it's all been in the freezer, so see how it gets all frosty.
Damn it. Yours looks way cooler than mine.
Oh,
damn.
yeah.
Going on my way to... Oh, yeah. At least mine doesn't look like Poobs. Poobs is like a little bit of piss in a glass.
It's a martini, and it's a little bit of a spin. I got this martini glass out of the garage from the giveaway pile. Did not rinse it in whatever you said. I gave it a little finger dap down, and I don't know. Kind of regret that now, but
garage dust.
Yeah, it's nice. Fireball.
Oh yes, Fireball.
Fireball,
cinnamon, right?
Gin, and vermouth.
That is serious stuff.
I don't think that's the first time that drink has ever been made. I don't think anybody's ever made a Fireball martini.
Fireball martini. Someone's got to have made it. Someone's got to have made it. And they would have given it some fancy hooker name as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Flaming. I got nothing. It's really
Flaming
late.
Gooch.
Yeah, Flaming Gooch. No, it's it's really good though. It's really classy.
Well, it's a classic podcast. I thought I'd have to step up my game.
It is.
We're trying to get there.
Yeah, we're trying to kind of bring it up a little bit because our last episodes were like we went shooting, rootin' tootin' shooting out there, blasting guns out in Vegas.
A little uncouth.
Yeah, a little uncouth for me. So I decided
lowbrow.
Yeah, I decided let's classy it up, and then the first thing you tell me is I'm having possibly the most uncouth martini that you can have. So what do I fucking know? But
look, if James Bond can't go wrong, you can shake it. You never shake a gin martini because it bruises the gin. I don't know what that means, but I know it's a rule. But if it's a vodka martini, you can do whatever you want to it.
I'm so curious about what that means. I almost feel like getting a glass of gin and then a glass of gin and then really bruise the fuck out of it and taste what the difference is.
Just science the shit out of it.
Yeah, I really do want to, because like right when the Impossible Whopper came out, I went out and bought a regular Whopper and an Impossible Whopper. And there's that classic video of that guy eating them where he's just like, am I getting a more seared bite from the Impossible Whopper? I tried them side by side. The Impossible Whopper had a more seared bite. That guy was not lying. That was not marketing. It was actually more of a seared bite. I don't know how they did it.
I had a burger at Chili's recently in the airport. That was just exceptional.
I hear about these trashy places to eat in the US, and I'm in Australia. I can't do it.
Tread lightly.
I always
with whatever you're saying. Tread fucking lightly. Trashy places. Burger King feeds half this country every day. Okay, Burger King's a workhorse in the US.
Renowned as being trashy, right? So I asked my cousin to take me to a Taco Bell in San Francisco. She took me to this fancy place on the beach, where you could buy margaritas in a plastic cup and eat your Taco Bell. It's like a licensed Taco Bell, and it was on the beach. It was beautiful. It had nice decor, and I had a great experience. And I didn't shit for days afterwards or anything.
Yeah, it's not like the regular experience
Yeah, that's off. You should
I was-
you should have gone to like a Del Taco that's inland somewhere.
I would just
Okay.
keep that image,
Yeah,
that golden image that you have at Taco Bell that nobody else has in their
Yeah.
head when they
Every
think
time
about it.
someone complains about it, I say, "What are you talking about? It's fancy as hell. I had a
I
great
love the
margarita."
sea breeze at every Taco Bell.
yeah, and the
Reminds
margaritas.
me of the ones here in Indianapolis. Yeah, just a nice coastal breeze washing in. The galls pair nicely.
Yeah, I went to a McDonald's recently for the first time, and there
Ever?
wasn't even a first time in like years because my kids wanted the
So-
Zootopia toys. I went in there and there's not even a fucking cashier anymore. There's just like a kiosk that you like hit the
touch
buttons.
screens.
And then I can see the people in the back. There's just a line. Like I was in there with my daughter for like 40 minutes waiting on our order. And there was just like angry construction workers in like the waiting area. They've turned like the place where you normally eat into just a lobby.
And they took away all the enrichment.
Yeah.
They took away all the little fun stuff. Like, I guess maybe not. Did your McDonald's ever have a train that went around the ceiling?
No.
No
Yeah,
train.
that's not
the
toxic. Maybe I'm at the
playgrounds.
one McDonald's in America that had a lot of trains in it, and that was really cool.
In Australia, we call McDonald's Macca's. So much so that the downtown store has a signage as a big M, and it just says Macca's, Maccas. Macca's.
Awesome.
There are
And there are
regional-
McDonald's cafes where you can get a cafe latte from an espresso machine. Like they have to pander to the Australian audience down here.
When I went
Oh,
to
really?
that wedding in Puerto Rico, right next to us, there was a Casa del Whopper.
Mm.
It was just a Burger King, but they were calling it the Casa del Whopper, and people kept saying that. I'm like, I thought Whopper was like just for burger. Well, it was, but I thought it was like some kind of fancy upscale burgery eatery.
We
But
call Hungry Jack's. We call Burger King Hungry Jack's because the guy who bought the franchise out to Australia like 20, 30 years ago talked them into letting him name it after himself. So it's actually called Hungry Jack's. You buy a Whopper at Hungry Jack's. That's what the TV ads say.
That's
Burgers are best
such a
at Hungry
good
Jack's.
such a good business decision. I would love to just like invite a company to franchise in a country and go like, yeah, but you're getting changed the name to my name for no reason, even though
Well, I remember when McDonald's
Marketing works
arrived in
already.
Australia in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, we used to have this chain of Hardee's. You know, Hardee's is in the South
Yeah.
still, right?
yeah,
So we used to have
Hardee's.
Hardee's, and they all changed to McDonald's like overnight. I was a little kid, but all the Hardee's changed to McDonald's. And
Silent Spring.
what the hell?
yeah, it was
Hardee's
weird.
are
I was like, what kind of world is this?
Yeah.
The
When
world's
you
a changing.
traveled to the U.S., do you feel that our food is like fattier and grosser?
I come to the US expecting a greasy takeaway experience because that's what the US is known for is burgers and hot dogs, and that's what I
Beautiful
want.
geography.
I saw Harold and Kumar go to White Castle long before I ever went to a White Castle. So now I travel to America to see White Castle. What is this place? And they've leaned into it. It's like the food you crave. Like this is food for stoners. Like they've leaned into it as their branding, and
When I was
that's what I come to the US for. And I always leave satisfied.
When I was a kid, my dad used to go to White Castle a lot, and he'd call it wipe asshole. And he would shit so much after eating it. And we had one bathroom. It was disgusting. And like,
They call sliders for a reason.
yeah, he'd be so happy when he'd get it and be like, I just got some wipe asshole. I'm like, oh, God. It's going to stink all night.
Dude, my equivalent for it was I would make Abby go to Whataburger with me, and I would get a triple meat, triple cheese, and it was just like a burger like this tall. It's huge. They're fucking huge there. And I would just eat that and then sit on the couch with my fucking belly poked out like a foot and a half. Oh. Yeah.
Such like an awesome dude thing to do is just like eat the grossest shit ever and then just like be basically comatose.
Yeah.
It's
Full
like one of the
contentment, dude.
it's like one of
That's
the
like
big
the modern
pleasures.
man equivalent of like if you're a caveman, like killing a mammoth and eating it. Like you like sitting back and just being like, dude, I just got like 3 days worth of calories in me. I get to sit
See, when
back
I
and
was
do
young,
nothing.
fish and chips was the fast food. There was no burgers anywhere except Hardee's. There was, fish and chips is English style. That's deep fried fish, deep fried chips is like fat burger. And then you get
That's
a
breakfast
potato
here.
cake as well, which is like a hash brown that hasn't been mashed. So I don't know. So
Is that
you're just eating
like
deep fried potatoes and fish.
1880s, 1890s? Boom!
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is the 70s. It's first the earth cooled, and then we had fish and chips.
Sam got some fish and chips he's talked about like 3 times on the podcast recently.
I'm in the right
at
place.
TwitchCon.
Yeah,
And they were some
not
of the
TwitchCon.
grossest.
It was in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That was TwitchCon
yeah.
Vegas. Oh, different.
No, we went to
different
a
trip.
we did a gun day.
Yeah.
What was the name of Range Day?
Range Day with
oh,
Donut
yeah.
Operator and Brandon Herrera, and I got fish and chips out there. And like as I was bringing the fish to my mouth, I was like, I'm in the middle of the fucking desert. Like, where did this fish even come from, dude? And I didn't even take a bite of it. It would just sicken me, the thought of this fish.
Oh, you
like
didn't
the
even
journey
try it?
You know, the journey it took. Well, I was going to try it, and then very quickly your drunk ass started just demolishing all the food on my plate, and you ate a lot of it.
I got invited to a range day in Vegas at TwitchCon 2 years ago. BSG took everybody.
Yeah.
But we'd been out drinking. I was doing I had margaritas with Nikita, which is fucking amazing. And then we're doing tequila shots. And then I get invited to range day. I just thought, I don't want to go to a range with machine guns and a bunch of drunk guys. This does not sound like fun.
Where was it? Do you remember?
I don't know. Somewhere outside Vegas. I don't know. They took a bus. I don't know.
Yeah, it was probably Staccato is the
They
place
also
that we
ran
went
a
to.
tank over a car. I don't know what else they did.
Oh, we
Maybe
didn't
not
get any of
Staccato.
that.
We didn't get that
They didn't give
treatment.
me that fanfare.
Yeah.
That's the premium package.
Yeah, they didn't give us no tanks for some reason.
Well, they were launching arenas, so they were throwing money at the wall right then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They were prepping for version 1.0. They knew it was going to be a smash hit. So.
Yeah.
They were prepping for the unheard edition, I think.
Yeah. Do you think this Tarkov 1.0, do you think this is the peak of Tarkov?
Oh, I think this is the peak, definitely peak Tarkov. I've long thought that we've been waiting so many years for 1.0, and we've built it up so much in our minds. Everyone's just hanging on for 1.0 many years after everybody's sick of the game, and everyone's going to play 1.0 one time, and then no one will ever play Tarkov again. That's my expectation. They say they've got years of content planned.
Yeah.
There's 4 different ways to extract. I think people will escape from Tarkov once, and then they'll literally escape from Tarkov. That's my prediction. I need a new job, basically.
I kind of had the same like thought process where I was like, if it's coming to Steam, this is going to be the first injection of like new blood into the game in like
Much needed.
years. Much needed. And so I was playing it going like, oh, surely there's going to be people talking. There's going to be people that have no idea what the fuck they're doing. There's going to be people just kind of roaming around going like, what's going on? And I'm like, this is going to be the heyday. This is going to be the peak. And then I got on there, and the first person I see is just like leaning corners, beating my ass, knowing everything based off sound. I'm like, I went through a week of playing, and I don't think I saw a single new person. It was just people
I had exactly the same
had
expectation.
1,000 hours in.
I was expecting to see Steam newbies everywhere. It's going to be like shooting fish in a barrel. And it was going to be all these people coming from Arc Raiders and going, hey, this is the OG extraction shooter. Let's play that one. It'll be like Arc Raiders, only, harder. And everyone will be going around saying, don't shoot, team up. Hey, let's team up. Let's team up. And everyone would cooperate and be like, be amazing. But I think what happened to all those Steam bunnies is they sat through 10, 12 hours of not being able to play the game and getting error messages and just got their Steam refunds and got out of there. And all we got left was the hardcore who know to grimly stick it out through the 12 hours of server error messages till you get into your first raid. And they're that flea-bitten hardcore.
Not just that, but like imagine for a second, like wipe your mind of all information you have on that game. And then imagine for a second, you go to play and then you go, God, the look of bliss on your face when you wiped all the knowledge of Tarkov.
It's like
that
it
was
never
crazy.
existed.
Yeah. Oh my God, 10 years just went away from me. You look so young now. Like, think about playing it for the first time with like having the maps all locked up. How the fuck would you even start to figure out how to extract and unlock future maps? Like, the only reason I had any inkling of ideas because I went in knowing, you know, it's like you need to extract like and do this and that. And if I had just raw dogged this game and never had any information about it, was playing it for the first time, I would be so fucking confused and lit down at the same time.
But it was supposed to have a tutorial, but the tutorial didn't even teach you about heavy bleeds. Like it didn't teach you.
I like the tutorial quite a bit, but yeah, like as for teaching you about the game,
before.
It didn't really teach you a whole lot.
If you were coming from Arc Raiders, you'd be fucked after that tutorial. It was a good intro. And we saw our one cutscene. I thought the game was supposed to have cutscenes everywhere. All I saw was that one at the beginning. Maybe there's one at Terminal. I think that's it. I think there's 2 cutscenes in the whole game. And I thought we were going to be meeting each trader in raid like we meet Lightkeeper. I didn't expect to trade with them in raid, but I expected to meet them in raid. No, we just click this impossible to find interact visit button on the
I thought I was the only one that struggled to find that button. My friend was like, you need to like hit the visit button to progress the mission. I'm like, the what? Yeah, there's like this little tiny button at the top says visit, and you go like into a cutscene to go meet them.
It's crazy.
Strange.
It's crazy.
You can tell Poob is like flabbergasted because
I don't think you've touched like a year or two.
He escaped. People have been like loving that Tiggs guy for being the first to escape from Tarkov. Poob was the first to escape. Yeah. Okay, he stopped playing years ago.
Yeah, it's been I played like a couple of raids in the last 2 or I don't know, maybe even 3. I don't know. I played a lot, you know, obviously like when it was like still fresh to me and fun. And then I played a lot after it wasn't fresh or fun. But there's just like a couple games like that, Rust and League of Legends. I had to leave people that I loved behind, and I just can't play games with them really anymore. Because I mean, my OG IRL best friends, we all started playing League in high school. They're probably playing right now. They play every night for about
I play every night.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like 12 years or something, and like they'll never escape that game. And I was the first one that was like, I'm gonna try. What about I try another game? And then I tried Rust, and then that grabbed me for like a long time.
You chose the road less traveled.
Yeah. And then I'm choosing the very popular road, and then I get locked in for like 5 years, and then I'm like, I simply can't. I don't have the tenacity to. It's like the craziest thing about Tarkov for me was like, I guess you could say it about every game I've played a lot of. I never felt like I got that much better for playing so much. Like, I still don't know where a lot of the extracts are on Tarkov. Even in like when I was playing it the most, I'd be like, I go on customs and be like, I have no fucking idea. Like, where these, I don't know what any locked room. I knew D2 tunnels like the back of my hand. The rest of the map, I'm like,
D2. That was right when Reserve came out. That was the peak of that game for me. Yeah, my personal peak. Yeah. When that map first came out and I started just going underground and figuring out all those tunnels, that was
hiding in the darkness.
Oh, the darkness. Yeah.
The thrill.
Yeah. That was great. That was great. And when you discovered Exfil Camper and brought him to the world and all of that, that was peak Tarkov. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what agitates me so much is Devin is Exfil Camper. Sorry for the audience. Yeah. Exfil Camper is such like
handsome.
He's so like innovative in his ways of exit camping, and they come after him update after update, taking strats away from him. He's up in the trees. They take the fucking trees away from him. They've made the extracts bigger now so that it's not so easy to camp Immercom anymore. I've seen like he's had places where he can camp, and then they put the shit up in front of him so he can't see from his positions anymore. And I feel like that must be
true. I heard a story that Exfil Camper started Exfil Camping because he was studying for a university degree while playing Tarkov. So he's actually getting shit done in his life while Exfil Camping, and that's how he played Tarkov and entertained himself. And he'd just sit there for half hour, get some math done or engineering done, and some study done, and then kill some dudes at the extract.
He treats it like fishing. He's like the most normal streamer I've ever met. Like, he's a normal person. And then he's just like, I just like streamed it because it was like fishing for me.
I'm pretty sure though, like that's how he started on Tarkov exit camping. But I think, I mean, he'll correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's always played games like that though to maximize like pissing people off. Like, I don't think that, I think he'd been doing that for years. Like, maybe not. I think he'd been exit camping in certain games, but you know, before the extraction shooter genre, like he'd just find the cheesiest way to kill people and piss them off.
A man after my own heart, because I was always the guy that, like, on Modern Warfare 2, like, Claymore, one-man army, get another Claymore, and then sit there and noob tube people and pick my nose because I'm not actually playing, really. I'm getting kills by just, like, not paying attention.
Nivea walling your teammates out of back, you know, just like he'll find those. And I feel bad, you know, I feel like he got shit for being like kind of the big exit camper for years. And I always respected, like, people would just be in his chat talking about how the insane ways they were going to kill him. And he'd just be like, fuck you.
Whatever.
And then now I feel like there's a new breed of like the last couple of years of like exit camper, you know, rat type people where they get so much praise.
He's huge. He's made a career out of it and taken it to the next level. He's fantastic. Yeah. It's
you have to have a level of like masochism because the amount of like the amount of hate that these people get. I never really have gotten many hate comments besides that I'm fat or something. Like they don't like attack me in the way that they attack Devin is just they come in there and they're like, I'm gonna fucking murder you. It's going to happen. I'm gonna find you one day.
Everyone gets hate.
I feel like that's almost
I get hate for playing strategically and not being a shift W gamer. Plus, I get ageism. I get, dude, how old are you? What do you do? Get out of this game. Yeah. What are you doing here?
I feel like those are worse, maybe, actually, in a way, than like, I'm going to kill you because I'm going to kill you. No, probably not. But like,
but you are old.
You're a fat guy with a big head. It's like, well, okay, shit. Yeah. Okay. And it's like, then you have to look at that. Forehead. Yeah. You have a big fat forehead. Then you have to look in the mirror and be like, ouch. But when they're like, I'm going to rip you piece by piece, you can just kind of be like, yeah, right. You might have a little fear if they like send you a picture of your house. But
oh, wait, actually, speaking of that, whichever one of you motherfuckers in the audience found Abby's phone number and called her at 1:30 in the morning.
That's the worst part. That's crazy.
Dude, because this woman is so like, she guards her sleep and her sleep quality like it's the most important thing in her life. Okay.
It's very important.
Only you got me in trouble. Okay. Because you called her, then you texted her and be like, hey, you might be wondering how I found this number. Actually, I got it. And they did like a whole doxing thing, acting like they were doing us a fucking favor. Okay.
Hey, do me a favor at, I don't know, 9
do me a favor and fucking kill yourself, because I got a lecture for an hour and a half from Abby about, like, she pulled out her Whoop, her little biometric scanner, and she's like, look at my sleep quality and how much it went down after this stressful event at 1:30 in the morning where someone called me. And
That's
whoever that
terrible.
was,
if anyone comes to Abby, they have to come through me because I'm a big fan of Abby. She's a great person.
Okay,
you gotta get through toast first.
She blushed a little bit when I said I was having Toast Track on the podcast. Okay, I was like,
a great conversation.
Show her a picture of his martini.
Yeah, versus my martini,
3 olive wide stick.
And what did you do to it again? You washed your glass in what again?
In Cointreau. I rinse the glass in Cointreau, and I use anchovy.
I wouldn't even thought of that.
Anchovy stuff. It's called a 1951. You can Google the rest. 1951 martini. It won a martini recipe contest in Chicago in 1951.
Wow! And when were you born?
Okay, dude.
66.
Ageism.
But thank you for thinking.
I won an award with this martini.
It's your personal martini.
I came up with this in elementary school.
No, how old are you actually?
I'm 59. I'm going to be 60 next year. I don't know what to do for it. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah,
but 59, yeah. This is my fourth career, you know. I never thought I'd be doing this kind of shit.
I know. I've talked it to death.
I'm a Twitch streamer when I'm 59. I mean, I know. Yeah.
You'll be over it by then. No,
I might not be around.
Also, there won't be a Twitch.
Yeah.
And it'll be all robots.
God, I hope I'm a Kick streamer by then.
Yeah, evolved. You've gone to the next level.
I hope I'm like half robot.
Yeah. If you could, just for the audience, I know I've grilled you to death about this because I'm so fascinated by it, but could you, for the audience, tell them what your previous like career arcs were?
It's pretty cool how it comes together. I started off, I was very nerdy in school, very shy in school, but I was into computers. My dad's a scientist and he brought home computers and programmable calculators and shit. And he was into war games. He would play he worked for the Air Force and would play air war games or games on hex grid, like with figurines and shit like that, like reenacting Napoleonic Wars and shit like that. And then then Dungeons and Dragons 1.0 came out. He had that. We used to play D&D 1.0 in the late 70s, I think, early 80s. And then home computers came out. And the first computer game I ever played was a text adventure called Colossal Cave. So a friend of my dad's worked at a place that had a mainframe. He had a terminal with a dial-up terminal. They would go over for dinner parties and fuck knows what they were doing. They were playing folk music, and my dad would wear a caftan. My mum would wear a muumuu. It was the 70s. And I don't know what they were doing, but we were on the computer, dialed into the mainframe playing text adventure, which is command line. This is before video games were invented. I was playing text adventure in that. So we made our own game when I was in high school on the home computer, and I studied computer science. My summer job was working on the first video game version of The Hobbit, which is the first role-playing game where you could play 4 different characters. And that is a nice sound. I like that sound. And I did computer science. So then I was a programmer, but I did corporate programming. I worked on the first CD-ROM made in Australia. I worked for the CD-ROM pressing plant doing software for them. We wrote search engines before search engines were invented. This is before the internet, so that you could search shit on CD-ROMs. So as a programmer for a while, then I loved user interfaces. And I became a UX consultant in the 90s. So I designed websites and shit like that. I was flying around the world doing corporate shit. I was earning 6 figures at quite a young age, had a lot of money, learned that money doesn't make you happy because I was miserable in that job because I hated office work. And I wanted something that was more creative. So I quit that, took a 90% pay cut and retrained as a TV editor and got a job on Mythbusters.
Boom! And that's the cool one. He was the editor for Mythbusters.
I mean, the first 2 are pretty cool.
Yeah, I hadn't heard the previous lore. That was new to me. The whole
basically, I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of like you just took a longer time to get to what I'm doing. But I did an internship as a software engineer, and I had a penchant for UX design, so kind of equally successful as you in both those ventures. And I just had the wisdom to be like, I think I'm not going to like the corporate environment, so I denied it and just went straight to Twitch streaming, whereas you clearly needed to work on it a little bit. And
I don't have the people skills. Like I thought it was going to be a meritocracy. I thought the best design was going to win the argument, where it wasn't. It was the one who was the best friends with the boss or the boss's wife or who was in with the ad agency or whatever. They won, and I wasn't good at those skills. I didn't have any of those skills in high school.
That's how the world works, man. It's a schmoozing contest.
That's what you get for having a nerd for a dad.
Yeah,
and not like a little mayor or something.
My mom was a librarian. My dad is a scientist. This is what happens.
Yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
When they get together.
That's such like so wildly ahead of its time to be into computers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's right. Like young people come into my stream and think they're they're digital natives. Like, we built the computers that you're using. I can build a computer with my hands. You're not a digital native. You're Johnny come lately.
You know your favorite game, the first Hobbit game, the first 4-player RPG. That was me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Puts a lot of respect.
That's in the museum
kids.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the first CD-ROM in Australia? This guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So you did editing like for the show Mythbusters for how long?
I did editing. It's it seems like a big leap, but like UX, I feel like UX has the job of explaining the technology to the user. It's like they've got to come from the audience's perspective and explain the technology and make the technology look like something you want. And then an editor is kind of the same thing for film. It's the editor is the one who explains the director's vision to the audience. It's the one who's on the audience's side saying, okay, this is the story we want to tell, but putting it together in a way that the audience will understand. So it's kind of the same thing in a different field. And streaming's a bit like that as well.
Do you miss editing at all, or are you done with that?
I do not miss editing at all, to the extent that I should be spending 50% of my day cutting up my VODs into killer YouTube videos and making money that way. But I'm on holiday from editing. I burnt out. I don't love it. It's very time consuming. It's fun when you get in the groove of it, but I'm on holiday. I'm doing my hobby for a living. I'm on vacation.
Yeah, but did you ever have like a crazy editing idea that then the TV executives were like, you can't fucking do that. This is network TV. This YouTube is, I mean, it's not the Wild West anymore. Okay, it's pretty leashed, but you are open to editing whatever you want now. You know,
that is true. That is true. I wasn't that wildly creative as an editor. I was all about what's the audience feeling, and I was on their side. And the arguments I had with producers and directors were, no, they won't understand this unless we do this, or we need to spend time here so that they'll feel the impact of this scene over here.
There needs to be more shots of Carrie Byron. There needs to be more Carrie Byron in this episode.
Is gonna resonate.
Less of that guy with the fucking beret. Okay, less of that guy.
I did a supercut of Carrie for the Office Christmas party. Then the management canceled the Office Christmas party, and nobody ever got to see it. But I still have it.
You can
on my hard drive.
Over.
Yeah. Hey, you give it to us. We'd love to see that.
I also have a cut of a story that never went to air, where they were testing the myth that when your mom doesn't let you buy the sugary cereal you want when you're a kid and says, the box is more nutritious than the cereal inside.
Yeah.
They decided to test that myth. So they got some lab rats and made food pellets out of cardboard from cereal boxes and food pellets out of sugary cereal and fed it to both sets of rats. Then they left it for the weekend, and they came back in the morning and they shot this scene where they checked on the rats, and where there were 3 rats in a cage, there was only 1 rat, and it was very fat.
Oh,
that was a super rat. And
he ate all the other.
He ate all the cardboard. He ate all the cardboard. And the other one.
I was editor at the time, so I edited up that story.
God,
but nobody's ever
awesome.
seen that.
I remember that episode
on my hard drive.
I remember that episode because they
part of it. Yeah, they used part of it.
Yeah, they used part of it because they actually answered a very interesting question, and it's how do you figure out the caloric value of something, like of a single Cheerio or a single Fruit Loop. And I remember they had this crazy method where they were like, the amount of heat that can be like when you burn it, is the amount, like you can literally translate that to the caloric value. So they sat there and burned a Fruit Loop and then gathered the amount of energy, I guess, combusted or whatever. And we're like, 1 Fruit Loop is 2 calories or something.
It's actually really interesting. Yeah, all the people that watch that show,
the shit out of stuff on that show.
They learned a lot. I was more of a Fear Factor guy though. So Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I didn't really fuck with all that science they were preaching on there, but
still your main guy. Yeah.
Eat a worm. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm listening.
What a role model he turned out to be.
I'm sure you've never heard this, but the audience is gonna, another repeated story. But that reminds me, kind of in a Mythbusters level, when I was in elementary school, we did a class experiment with rats where we saw basically what would happen if you gave one rat milk and one rat soda, and which one will be healthier. It was like, honestly, pretty cruel. Clearly, the milk rat did a lot better, and then they raffled him off, and I won the milk rat, and I got to take it home with me. And the soda rat, I'm pretty sure got cancer and died. Didn't make it too much longer. I don't know if water was ever involved in either of their,
You
diets.
never explained this to me before, that they raffled off the rat to come home.
They gave
You
both
kept
of them
it
away
forever?
It's a prize.
That's not a prize. As a parent to a kid that goes to school, if they raffled off and then I had to take care of a fucking milk rat,
you know what? It's
I'd be
because
screaming.
Minnie Mae was her name. I felt like I had a good bond with this rat, and it was one of the only bad boy things I ever did as a kid, where I just forged her signature and lied, and didn't even ask. The rats. You could say that. My mom's. And the teacher ended up, I think, later telling my mom that they do a raffle, but really they just picked the kids that they thought would be the most responsible to take the rats home. And man, she got a bad read on me, because that rat made it maybe 15 minutes in my house before it was basically rat soup. But yeah, we had it for who really got stuck with the problem there was my older brother, because he lived in the basement. We just kind of put all our problems down there. So the rat cage stunk. So eventually we moved it down by his bedroom, and he was like, well, what the fuck? I don't want to take care of this rat. And the novelty of the milk rat wore off after a month, because I think it bit me one time, and I was like, I just don't really know. Now that I look at it,
we had a bond.
Yeah, and I started get a crush on a girl in class, and I started thinking.
Yeah, my question is, when you kissed the milk rat, did it taste of milk?
It had a kind of a frothy
milk stash.
Milk stash that went in a full circle.
Milk.
Yeah, when it was done, it was asking the same question about me. Okay, we both brought a little bit of milk to the equation, but my mom told me she gave it to a rat lady that just had rats.
It's living on a farm in the country now. Yeah.
But honestly, I think she'd just tell me. She wouldn't just kill it. And I don't think she'd just let it go. So, I hope it wasn't a lady that had snakes or something. But
I did have this conversation with friends once where we were talking about when the goldfish would die and you'd have them replaced over and over again. Then one person at the table said, "Our goldfish never died. They would live for years." And everyone just went, okay.
Yeah. Dude, come on. Is this an adult you're talking to? At some point, people need to realize that life is.
They had not thought that through.
Yeah, sometimes you don't think about that stuff until you're an adult, though.
Yeah, that's true.
You just believe the shit your parents tell you.
Yeah. During Halloween, our family went for a walk through a graveyard, and we stumbled upon that area of the graveyard where all the kids are. They sequester them into the baby graveyard. Mm-hmm. And my kids were like, "What the hell is this place?" And I'm like, "This is actually an important lesson. You can die if you fuck around. When I'm telling you to hold my hand in the parking lot, it's so you don't end up in this fucking place, dude. It's a sad place. Okay, you don't want to be here. So listen to me sometimes."
Strategy you're taking with your kids?
It's not a strategy. Okay, we happened to wander into the graveyard. they were doing trunk or
The
treat
place
at the
I
graveyard.
found out that children could die was in a cemetery.
In a
on
cemetery.
Halloween.
Yeah.
God, that's scary.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is
some of
a
those,
therapy series.
I still don't really know. Like, is it illegal to turn on a light in your car at nighttime, or is it just hard to see? You know, it's like some of these things. I'm like, I'll buy it, and it makes me excited. Like the lies I'll tell when I have kids. Like,
Yeah.
just the crazy shit I'm gonna lie and tell them.
Dude, my
Just
favorite
seems like one of
lie,
the best things.
I think like the greatest lie that humanity ever did was the Santa Claus lie. I love that we collectively came together and we're just like, there's a guy that comes and gives presents to all the kids.
Lie?
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
What?
Santa Claus, what now? Because here's a picture of me with him very recently.
I am the biggest Santa Claus lover out there. I
think Mrs. Claus might have a word.
No,
Yeah.
dude, if Mrs. Claus needs a break, okay, I'll step in because I love me some Santa. And
I'm still angry about Santa. I'm still angry. Like,
don't be angry.
Christmas is so amazing anyway. Why add bullshit that's not true to it? I don't understand that at all.
Coca-Cola invented Santa Claus to sell
collective
polar bear
magic.
fur.
Fucking ice cream is magic. You don't need to add lies to make the world magic.
You're just a curmudgeonly old man. Fucking let the youth have something before the brutal reality of the world crushes them in their
Reindeer,
spirits.
and one of them's got a big red nose.
Brutal reality that's going to crush them. Surely.
It
is.
Dude, me and my kids tonight, we sat there and wrote letters to Santa about what they wanted. Put them in the mailbox.
Have you seen the technology of Santa writing, how far it's gone? I went to my girlfriend's parents. They had a Santa phone where you call Santa and it's an AI Santa that like you talk to and it's like, hello, Sam. I'm very full of milk and cookies. What would you like today? And it like replies to your answers. So I was trying to see like, what can you make it say? So I was like, help, Santa, I'm like really hungry. Like they're not feeding me. It's like, oh boy, Sam, sounds like you're just hungry. What do you want for your wish? I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry. And it started,
Santa, they shot me.
yeah, it started like glitching out and just like, and then it just hung up on me. Like, okay, you don't want to deal with
Santa, I've been
hunger.
trafficked, please.
I was asking it like,
service.
like, would you like to taste like some milk and cookies? Like I was trying to flirt with it. And then after I did like a couple phone calls trying to push it, she's like, by the way, my mom can listen to all these. It's for like the kids. So she can hear what they want for Christmas.
Oh, Santa.
It's like, okay, well, you could have fucking, led with that. I'm over here like trying to hit on him and be like, I'm so starving and hungry. But I was like, that's insane. Like, that's a crazy kid's toy.
Yeah.
AI's in everything. It's in everything. It's in
Okay.
Santa.
That's technology that I don't think I'm going to, subscribe to.
It's pretty funny.
I think also the idea of a mall Santa where you go and sit on Santa's lap. That is, I feel like the
where you
weakest.
draw the line?
Yeah,
That's the
weird
weakest
line.
link. That's the weakest link right there in breaking the illusion.
Yeah.
Because the mall Santa is even from a young age, I was like, that's not the real fucking Santa. You can tell it's a fake beard. And why the hell would Santa be chilling out at fucking Outdoor World in Tallahassee, Florida? Like very quick. Then again, I believed in Santa until I was like fucking 11. Okay, I was dumb as shit. But
you're right, though.
Yeah.
That's how I stopped believing, because my mom, her like guy that lived on our road that'd come over for like Christmas parties was just an alcoholic. His name was like Rut or something, or Rug. And he was the Santa. Yeah, it was Bad Santa. He was kind of like Bad Santa, but like more gross.
They always
looking,
are. They're never just regular guys.
He didn't put any effort into it. And I was like, why am I sitting on the neighbor's lap? The creepy neighbor.
My sister has that covered. I think my sister says the mall Santas are Santa's representatives. Or
that's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
You can lie and lie.
Yeah.
And lie
yeah. Because I said like, because they were like, is that the real Santa? Which if they're questioning it, that means they know something's up. And I go, I don't
These are
think
actors
so.
playing Santa. The real Santa's he's very busy in the North Pole.
Yeah.
Him and Mrs. Claus are
I always
very preoccupied.
I always like, as a parent too, I never have all the answers. Because I do love the
mystery.
The mystery of the world.
Yeah.
You know?
Just being
And so whenever
simple,
they ask me, I go, I don't know. We should figure it out though. And then we go like look it up.
God.
You know.
I think it's better that I think it's better that way. I remember I was once in the car with my dad and my girlfriend, and she said, "What an amazing sunset it is tonight." And my dad said, the scientist said, "Well, that's because of the diffraction of the fine particulate matter in the upper atmosphere deflects red more than blue." And she just said, "You just ruined a really good sunset."
She dried up instantly. Yeah. That is so sad that your dad did that to you. Good thing it was like 80 years ago, and you've had plenty of time to get over
you
it.
look better though.
Yeah, it probably
back then.
Yeah, it probably made you look cool as shit because you were like, "Shut up, dad, nerd."
She was leaning dad for a minute, and then was like, "Nah, I'm gonna."
You should have given him a fucking wedgie from behind him. Pulled his fucking underwear up.
Go play on your clown pewter or whatever, nerd. That's the lie though. Like my grandma would always do that, where I'd be like, "Is Santa Claus real?" And she'd be like, "Well, I don't know. I believe that there was a man named Saint Nicholas." I'm like, "Okay, come on." And I remember I asked her, like, is God real? And she's like, "Oh, there was a man named Jesus, I believe." I'm like, "Okay, like, you know what I'm asking though? Like,
that's a no then."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here? Because you're kind of making it feel like I can read between the lines a little.
It's also, I've noticed too, there was a sort of willful ignorance that I had because I knew that once you stop believing, you got a lot less presents on Christmas.
Well, exactly. You don't want to burst the bubble.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, there was a couple year stretch where
like, here he comes. Here he comes.
There was a couple year stretch where my parents had gotten divorced and I believed in Santa. And they were my parents were fighting for my love, so they'd get me way more, trying to battle with each other. And Santa was giving me presents. Oh,
they're
my God.
with Santa.
I don't want to one up.
They were battling with Santa for my love. Who loves Sam more? Santa, mom, dad? And and my grandma was giving me presents.
I'm in Australia. It's the heat of summer at Christmas. We're getting Christmas cards with snow on them, and Santa's wearing a big red suit. Like, my mom is basting a turkey on Christmas Day in her Christmas skirt and just bra because it's 35 degrees Celsius, like it's 100 degrees outside. And we're having Christmas dinner, and we're supposed to have, and we've got snow decorations and icicles on the tree. Like, but we're all just going through the motions because we get presents. Don't poke the bear, don't question this. This is weird as fuck, and we're all just going along with it.
No, it's because you're on the wrong side of the planet. We're not supposed to be down there.
Yeah.
Well, people have Christmas in July down here. That's like the sensible time to have it.
Yeah.
But July's when it's hottest everywhere. I'm confused. I just completely forgot what I was going to say. Probably about Santa.
Divorce.
Yeah, divorce. Yeah, my parents. I think when I had kids, I would love to make Santa special and everything, but also maybe the really good gifts are from me, not Santa. Like, Santa got you this like Matchbox car. I got you like a PS6. Okay, like, let's get one thing straight. I'd be a little jealous if they're like, "Oh my God, Santa got me this. Like, you suck, Dad." Like, well, okay, Santa's not real. Okay.
I understand that sentiment, but there's a fucking kid that's in Madeline's class that has told her multiple times Santa doesn't exist. It's just mom and dad getting the presents, because her parents are going, "Oh, Santa's not getting credit for all the good shit that I worked my ass off buying." And then that little shit is coming and spoiling my kid's Christmas. I'm going to beat up this little kid, dude. I have a preoccupying hatred for a 7-year-old at school. I'm going to find him. I'm gonna find out who it is and be like, why are you spreading this poison into my... You're like a little worm tongue, a 7-year-old worm tongue.
Santa's real and he's gonna come kill you if you don't shut up. I'm one of his elves.
Santa's reindeer are gonna stomp you to death if you don't watch the fuck out
That
with
was
who you're
one of
talking to.
The craziest things was to find out reindeer were a real animal too. Like when I was a little kid. That actually kind of confused the whole thing. It should make it more believable, but I was like, what the hell are we talking about? This is like, I thought they were all mythical. I thought they're all mystical. And now you're telling me that these are a real creature.
They're real as shit, dude.
Now I'm supposed to believe one has a big, bright red nose that can shine through, the Christmas storm.
And they can fly. Yeah.
Like, why
it's getting more believable once you realize that the reindeer are real.
I don't know. For me, for some reason, that kind of started
like... that is everything. You got to check everything now.
Yeah. I'm like, they're okay. I guess I thought they were real, but I thought they were only real in the North Pole. And like some people in Canada are seeing them or something. Like what? Or where are they? Like Sweden or something? I don't know.
Finland. What's very odd is there's actually a very beautiful couple that's in my Discord, and they're
it's an interesting way to describe them.
Yeah, it's honestly
physical.
it warms my heart to see these little internet neats on my Discord meet up with each other, and they start having a relationship. And now it's Fungal Toe. You know Fungal Toe? And audience, he's been in my videos a couple times. Fungal Toe, he's going up to Finland to see his girlfriend that he met through the Discord, and they're going up to a reindeer reserve to go see reindeers.
Oh my God.
That is fucking awesome.
Reindeers. Yeah. That is awesome. The internet has done wonders. It got Fungal Toe off GTA RP.
It got Fungal, the most on the spectrum motherfucker I've ever met. It got him a girlfriend. He has a job now. It's got Brian a girlfriend. Okay. Discord, the internet's a beautiful place.
I met my girlfriend at a bar like a regular person, but sometimes I wish
you're half as happy as these people.
I know. I wish it had been like they lived like 8 hours away and I met them through a video. She doesn't know how to play a video game. I mean, I couldn't get It Takes Two out
I've met on apps. That is very old school.
Yeah. I'm kind of an old school guy.
I've been meaning to ask you, do you have kids or anything?
I don't have any kids. I adopted Pestily when he was 35.
Oh, damn.
No, my brother and sister both had kids. I've never done any adulting. I've never bought a house, never had kids.
You always have a beautiful credenza.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That thing is incredible.
Credenza, actually, yes, I inherited that.
That's generational. That's awesome, dude. Do you know the make on that?
I know it's made of teak or something, but I don't know who made it.
What is
it had a matching dining set,
dude.
That did not age well. It had like orange velvet seats on wood that color, and it looks very dated. But the credenza is a winner.
Yeah, that thing rocks. Very nice.
But
I also noticed you got one of these, the Pelican case
yeah.
from Battle State.
This is like, I always thought being a streamer, you would get free shit. And it took about 5 years to happen, but I got free shit. And I got the free shit from Arc Raiders was fucking great. Have you got this?
Dude. Oh, fuck you. I'm so jealous of everyone that
Did you get that?
I didn't get that. Not big enough for it.
I had a Walkman like pretty much this size in about 83, 82. I bought one in Times Square in New York. Because they had electronics that we didn't even have in Australia. It was not orange, but it was this fucking size. It was a recording Sony Walkman. Awesome. I sold it to buy a programmable calculator a few years later. I wish I still had it. And headphones always had these foam covers on them and cords, and they were shit, and they all fell apart. But they've now made a Bluetooth recreation of it. That came from
I thought that was
a
really cool press back. And I'm just praying for the goddamn day that a company sends me a little free box. Still mad. I'm mad forever.
Your day will come. Like, I'm not a big streamer. I'm not a big streamer.
Dying Light 2 said that they were going to send me a pair of fingerless gloves, and I sent them my address, and I never received. And my glove size. small, and I never received a pair of fingerless gloves. And that company came into my chat when I was playing the newest Dying Light, and I'm like, what the fuck do you have to say to me? Like, what?
Man.
Why are you acting all chummy in my chat?
Dude,
When
next time you're in Croatia, you got to rock up to the office.
Well, my palms are freezing, and my fingertips are so hot. I just need something to like equalize these hands. And that was one of the most excited I've been streaming. Was like, oh my god, I'm getting, because you can get a free game or something.
Yeah,
that's one thing. Getting a physical, I love trinkets, obviously. I love baubles. I love stuff of that nature. And getting like a physical thing, I feel like will be my first big step of like, I've made it. It's like when you used to go to GameStop and get, you'd see those editions of games where you get a statue and they're like $200. I always wanted the only one I ever bought, Destiny 1, biggest disappointment of my life, and other times scorned. But I don't know. I mean, what's that studio? That fucking studio. These fucking whatever.
You're losing the audience, Poob.
I'm glad that they're still making Dying Light games.
I'll tell you what. The first I got the goodie bag from Marathon, so that was my first big junket.
Those look cool too.
I don't get shit from anybody, man. What the hell? How do you keep getting box. Stuff?
You got the Tarkov box. What are you talking about?
The Russian dick I had to suck to get this?
You got
they're the bad guys. I had to suck dick to get this box.
I know you got a Hunt Showdown figurine.
You don't know a disappointment until you've got the goodie bag you've always dreamed of for a game that sucks.
Oh wait, no.
Is Marathon even a game anymore? Or they're
reinventing it. It could come good again. No, we love Marathon. We love Bungie.
Yeah, I did get a box from Dread Hunger. Remember that? Like,
the boat game.
The boat game where you're like
in the cool actually.
When you're in the Arctic.
Except for like every game like that, you learned way too much and ruined it for everyone. You were such a tryhard.
What are you talking about, dude? If it's a social deduction game, I'm gonna get on it and I'm gonna play a little bit. But yeah, I love Dread Hunger. That game was incredible.
It was a cool game,
and they sent me a little pirate chest.
Like the Chinese takeover.
Yeah, and then the game died immediately, and then the Chinese found it. And man, they min-maxed the hell out of it. They turned it into League of Legends. Like
your competition. You finally got some competition on it.
Well, they kicked my ass. Okay, they were really quick, but they sent me a pretty cool thing where it's like a cryptograph or something where you have to put in the right letter sequence and then you can open it. It's like a
that's so cool. Like
that's great.
I don't even know how to describe
from the Mummy.
Yeah, that or that Dan Brown novel.
Oh, what the
movie
Code
with the Pope in it?
The Da Vinci Code.
Yes. It's
Da Vinci Code. Yeah,
my kids love it, but it's like a Dread Hunger pirate chest. You open it.
Oh, it's like a codex.
A codex.
It's got vibes. Yeah.
Yes, and then if you put in the right sequence, it
orgy.
No, not orgy. It's hunger. Hunger. It opens up, and inside is actually a beautiful letter written by my daughter.
That is awesome.
Yeah, because they come in here and grab it all there. The time. What, in Dread Hunger?
She was at the studio.
Yeah.
That would be real. How scary would that be if when you opened it up, it was a handwritten note from your daughter?
Yeah, and inside a little piece of paper.
Wow.
Yeah, and it says, what does it say? It says, "Dad, you're the best in the world." It's so white you can't even fucking read it. Dad, you're the best in the world.
Looks like she wrote it all backwards, idiot.
Yeah, maybe.
Did you have your camera mirrored like an amateur?
Yeah. I don't think so.
That was the joke. Mirrored. Yeah, it's completely mirrored on our
end. It? But that's me. That's the important part. You can see me. There you are. See how thin I am?
She got that head right.
What a guy.
Fuck off, dude. This is art by my fucking daughter. Okay, she means the world to me.
They are art.
I mean, fridge.
I've got I still have some of the art that they made when I went over.
Yeah, I remember the tears.
Is it on your fridge?
In your eyes when I said, "Oh, I'm talking to Mr. Poob," and they said, "Who?"
Mr. Poob.
You said Bizzle? No,
no, not Bizzle. Different guy. Mr. Poop.
Strong guy? No,
No.
different. The meek one. The kind
That
of
reminds me,
quiet,
though,
creepy one.
The best thing I actually ever got was Tarkov. Remember when Tarkov would do events with the code machine and they'd send letters to places in the world and you'd have to go find them? You ever see one of those Tarkov
playing
events?
it during that time.
Yeah, it was during the
think.
low times, but they would do
Like
an
a
event.
geocache?
What do you mean
and,
the low times?
They did a geocache. Yeah, they did like four of them around the world, and one of them was in Melbourne, Australia, and I found it. Like
That's cool.
There's one of the, what do they call them? The Tarkov, the purple names, the
Sherpas?
The Sherpas. Yeah, there's a Sherpa in Melbourne, and like they did up this code book, and it was part of a puzzle that was part of an event in the game, One Wipe, like a year ago or two. And there were clues about where it was, and you could work out it was in Australia and Melbourne. And I'd like woke up to this news and thought, I'm just going to go downtown and have a look, and live streamed it on my phone and found this thing. It was awesome. I still got this book of hand-drawn pictures of Killer and some code scratchings, and it all went into some puzzle-solving team that was working around the clock to crack some code. It was great.
What do you mean you just went downtown to see if you could find it? Was there like clues?
There was a little map, but it was very indistinct, but it looked like it was the main train station downtown. So I got on a tram. I went downtown and looked around, and then they put up a picture that was fuzzy. That's right. They put up a photo of a bank of lockers, and I thought, well, that's probably the lockers at the train station. And I went down. They had a number and they had a code you could put in. And I opened a locker, and there was this notebook inside full of Tarkov drawings in real life. I've got it in my other room. It's amazing.
That's pretty badass.
They did like four of them around the world. One was in Japan, one was in Europe, and one was in the US. And
one time I reached into a tree and found a geocache completely by accident. And then my mom wouldn't let me. What? Yeah. She wouldn't let me take anything out of it because she's like, that's not for you, that people do these. And it was like, had toys and shit in it. She's like, you have to put something, you have nothing to give them. And I had to just put it back in the tree trunk. I gave him something.
You
Bottled
mentioned
up a little fart in there.
You were like, is that porn? Like, I love that before the internet, it was a very common thing for people to just find pornography out in the woods because people would keep.
I've only heard about this recently, but yes.
Yeah, keep nudie mags out in the woods and go out there and jerk off and then go back to home.
Dude, before the internet,
insane to do
was very hard to come by. It was traded on the black market at school like it was drugs. Yeah.
Who was it? Was that you saying? Somebody was telling me about like, or is that? No, never mind. I was going to say, I thought somebody, my friends did the like black market trading where they bring in a page and just be like,
page. They would cut up a copy.
Yeah, they'd bring out a page and be like, look at this.
Let's be honest, 75% of those magazines are just ads and weird dog shit that isn't even porn. Okay, there's very few pages of a porn magazine that are worth beating off to.
True.
I don't even have much going on up here. And I still remember the first time I found like my dad or older brothers, like a magazine that they had like that. It wasn't even full nudity, but there was I'm not alone in the home, but there was a woman with some giganto breasts and she had like 2 Dobermans or something. And she was in like lingerie. And I was like, this is so hardcore hot. And I just kind of watched it. And I had my friend over once and I'm like, I'm like, these 2 dogs. Oh my God. That's what, 12 nipples? And, like brought my friend over and we just like went in my room. We're like, look, I was like probably 10 years from being able to jerk off, but I was just fascinated by it. And, I tried to hide it pretty well. I, took one of my notebooks from school and taped the cover in back of the notebook over the porn mag, but it was like probably 3/4 the size. So the rest of it just stuck out. And then I realized like, okay, that looks ridiculous. And I just used like electrical tape. I'm like, this doesn't work. I've talked about this before, but it was one of the worst moments of my life because when I was a kid, I'm like, I gotta hide this well. There was like an internet cable coming through the rug in my room by my TV, or like a coaxial for the TV, and I took a knife and I cut that. And I cut the foam underneath the rug and slid it in there, and then put my TV back on top. And like 4 years later, my dad sold the house, and I had completely kind of forgotten about it. And they found it and thought I had just done it. So they made me talk with my dad and my stepmom about like, we found this in your room. And I was like, you got to believe me. Like, I was like 9 years old when I did that. Like, I did not, that wasn't me. And they were like, we're very disappointed. Like, why would you cut the carpet? Like, we have to replace the carpet in that room. And I'm like, I was like a child. Like, I had no idea what I was doing. I swear I didn't even jerk off to it. And it was just really awkward. And I still don't think they believe me to this day that like I had done it probably 4 or 5 years prior.
I had
Comes up every Christmas.
Yeah.
I had such an insane
swear.
collection that I had stolen from my brother and my dad that I would then mount them underneath my mattress, but I wouldn't place them like around, like evenly distributed, because my mom would make my bed and she would put on my like fitted sheet. And so she would find it if they were near the edge. So they would just be mounted up in the middle. And so my mattress had a very obvious like hump in the middle where I had fucking
Horn-shaped hump.
15 like porn mags, 15 hustlers that I had stolen. And I wonder I didn't have like back problems or anything as a kid, because I would just lay like Snoopy like on the roof.
That's
of
what
a
you hid in your mattress. You know what I hid in my mattress? Not even in my mattress, in the studs like of my framing.
yeah.
Underneath my bed, I hid a bunch of Beanie Babies because my mom was making me throw them away. And
Dude, those were worth a lot.
I took like my 6 favorites and I hid them like up in the wood of my fucking bed frame.
Okay, mine was for lust. Yours was an economic decision. You
Mine
know?
was
Just
like,
wholesome content.
she cannot take away my big cats.
Yeah.
my panther, my tiger,
That's your
my
future.
cheetah.
That's your retirement.
I didn't even know money. Okay, I was just like, I was a big stuffed animal guy.
Yeah.
And she fucking found them and threw
Did you
them
still
away.
have the tags on them?
No.
Oh,
They're still in the boxes.
dude,
No,
I still had my TY Beanie Baby tags on each one. I never
these
took
were
the tag
well
off.
loved.
And
They're
the birth
crusty.
certificates.
Yeah,
I had it all, man. I had all my paperwork.
I had such a hookup because my grandma worked at a store that sold them, and I just go in there and be like,
No, you're right.
"Please, can I have
See
like
the new
one
stuff.
Beanie Baby?" And
Yeah, not
you know,
this one, that one.
Yeah.
I had quite a collection for a while. Now I've got nothing to show for it.
Do you have any
I think they just
foil
gave 'em away.
beanie babies?
I didn't have, Princess Diana or anything. Yeah, I wasn't into collector pieces. I was mainly animals that I enjoyed.
What did you guys have as kids?
You
Toast
didn't
Rack?
have
Did you-
Princess Diana. What are you talking about?
Wasn't there like a Princess Diana Beanie Baby or something?
Dude, there's no
that's
way there's a
worth, like,
Beanie
a lot
Baby,
of money.
a Princess Diana one.
Am I crazy? Maybe it was like
There'd be a
I think it was like
Barbie
a Princess
for sure.
Diana Beanie Baby. Yes,
No
and it's
way.
worth $350. Okay, well this one's selling. This is confusing. This one's selling for 30. This one's selling for 19,000. It's the commemorative purple bear released in 1997.
Wait, is that
There's a
after her
small
death?
yeah, there's rare first edition versions that can be worth thousands.
That's kind of sad to release a posthumous
Yeah.
Beanie Baby
It
of,
doesn't
of a
look like her.
celebrity.
It's just a purple bear. But it's,
Oh,
it's
okay.
like in memoriam.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but does it have a swoop over one side?
No.
Like
Yeah.
a Sloan Ranger.
Was
Revenge
there
of
like
We
Jack
had
Kiddo.
Beanie Babies so much. We had Cabbage Patch Kids were huge, I think.
do you guys have like the Pet Rock or whatever? Did you?
I
Was
guess
that big?
so. And we'd have yo-yo crazes and stuff. But yeah,
Yo-yos rock.
collectibles. We had football cards. Like you had baseball cards. We
Oh.
had football cards for Australian football. I only
was
chose
soccer.
a team in football because of football cards. I didn't actually care about the game, but I needed a set of football cards.
My grandparents in Ohio had a neighbor that was super into like American football cards. He had like a huge collection of Philadelphia Eagles cards. And he was like a massive alcoholic. And one time he got really drunk and was like, gave my cousins and he was like, yeah, I want you kids to have these. And he gave us his collection of like signed football cards. And we just divvied them up, like one for me, one for thee, one for me. And I took him back to Indiana. And apparently for like years after, he'd go over to my grandma's and be like, I really need my football cards back. And she had like no idea what he was talking about. And I mean, I still have them to this day. I've never checked if they're worth. I feel kind of bad. I feel like they're not even worth anything. They're probably just sentimental. But the guy was kind of an asshole, and he would just be over a lot. And one time we did a fantasy football draft, and he just came over to watch. And my uncle was like, all right, Sam, you're up. And he was drunk as hell. And he's like, who the fuck is Sam? And they're like, the little kid right there that's always here and lives here. And he had to be like escorted out of fantasy. He got so drunk at a fantasy football draft at like 10 a.m. So I don't feel too bad about the football cards.
Sounds like an episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Is he Danny DeVito? Are you misremembering this?
He wasn't that tiny. He was, or that old. But he was a funny guy. He ended up, I think he died of consumption.
What is this, the fucking 1800s? What is consumption? What exactly is that?
I'm pretty sure it's tuberculosis, isn't it?
I think so. I thought it was when you consume too much alcohol.
You drown.
And then die?
Yeah.
My mom died of consumption, actually. It turns out.
It's like a nice way to say it. Right?
Yeah.
It's like a classy way.
Yeah.
I'm an overconsumer.
Yeah.
It's like more broad. Like you could eat so many hamburgers that you die of consumption.
Well, if that's the case, I think my uncle also died of consumption.
See the one that choked on the beach or whatever?
Yeah, damn near everybody in my family has died of consumption of some sort.
Okay.
Yeah, over consuming of stuff.
You're talking about like
drugs, triple alcohol.
Yeah.
Triple melt beef patty.
Yeah, triple meat, triple cheese from Whataburger.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Consumption runs in my family.
Yeah.
A big
Dude, I'm American. We're consumers. Okay. We love consuming.
I could die of like consumption of just like, things I buy on Amazon or something.
Consumption of memes.
Yeah. TikTok consumption.
Well, I was a big Eagles fan. I'm an Eagles fan.
I
spent half of my grade 12 in the States in Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
You were talking to somebody at TwitchCon where you guys were like, the Arc Raiders guy.
Yeah, he was from right nearby. That's right. Yeah. He was from right nearby. Because my dad is a scientist. He worked for the Air Force for a while. He kept Australia's fighter planes in the air way after their use-by date because they would develop stress cracks. We couldn't afford new planes, and we kept the old ones going by using a glue that he developed to patch the planes back together when they got stress fractures in their leading edge on their wings. And then we finally bought some new planes. We bought F-18s from the States, from Bucks County, Pennsylvania, and he got a trip over there to teach him how to fix them. And we all went over there for 6 months. I was in high school, and it was a wild experience because high school in Australia was very serious. Like it's all about your whole future depends on your grades in grade 12. Whereas I came to high school in the US, and it's like everything just depends on your SAT results. It's like an IQ test. Nobody studied for the SAT back then. It was just like general knowledge and puzzles and stuff. So everyone just had a breezy time in grade 12. I was like, what are they going to do? Throw us out? And school finished at 2:30. Everyone had a job. Everyone had a car. Everyone was driving and working. It's like, I'm in high school. I can't drive till I'm 18. I can't drink till I'm 18. I can't do anything till I'm 18. I'm just studying all day long, and this is a whole different life.
Yeah. Yeah, we rock over here. And our fighter planes are fucking brand new. We never get stress fractures on our planes, dude. The second they get one crack in them, we chuck them and we buy new ones. We're consumers over here. That was
Yeah.
the saddest thing in the world when you said old ass fighter planes. I got so that makes me feel sad for your country.
They were French. They were F-111s from France and
French military equipment? Not on my fucking watch. Not with my taxpayer dollars. We get American made Lockheed Martin or something.
Maybe like a wooden boat, but not a jet.
Not a fucking jet. Not from the French. I would be wary of any military equipment coming from the French. I would never with my taxpayer dollars would I pay for that.
But it was amazing. It was 1983. It was the year Men at Work, Land Down Under was the #1 song in the country.
Oh, you
Girls
guys were
would
top
come
of
up
the
to me
world.
and ask what is a Vegemite sandwich, and then they just say, "Oh my God, say something! I love your accent." Like they'd never seen an Australian before, and I was like instant celebrity. And I was the shyest kid in school. I had to learn how to become outgoing in a real hurry, and it made a big.
They taught you by going, say something, then you just have to say it. You learn. Nar.
They have a Vegemite sandwich, and the ad on TV was like throw a shrimp on the Barbie. There was all those Australian.
Yeah.
That was that year that they all started. It was huge.
Great year to be Australian in
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's
perfect
huge.
storm.
It's like I think like Bizzle went to Japan when he was in high school as like a foreign exchange student, and he was like, "Yeah, I like killed over there just by being normal."
I
He
know,
was like,
I know.
just being like an American kid in Japan was huge.
But
You know,
America
I'm sure
was the
being like
land of the future.
yeah,
Like,
being
Epcot just
Australian
opened
in the
was.
U.S. was like I'm sure probably easy mode in high school.
It was easy mode. I would tell people would ask if we had electricity, and I'd say no. And I would tell people we rode kangaroos to school.
Wait, what
and
year
they
was
would
this, by the
believe
way?
me. 83.
Dude, what hadn't Crocodile Dundee come out in like 82
It was
or
like
something?
around then. Yeah. It was just
Australia
people-
was big.
Peak
But
Australian.
all people know is that there's a big desert, and there's some bugs, and there's some insects, and there's some spiders and some snakes.
Oh, wait,
They
I
don't
think
know
Mel
anything about
Gibson
the
was
city.
huge at this point.
Yeah. Mel Gibson was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
first
yeah.
Mad
And,
Max.
This stage
Kangaroo
Mad Max.
Jack hadn't come out yet, so people weren't really ready
Yeah, that's
to
true,
know
yeah.
about more than just the stereotypes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Kangaroo
It
Jack
was,
is
it was
funny.
peak Australia right then.
Wasn't that movie like a huge disappointment because they thought it was about a talking kangaroo or something?
Dude.
It's really not at all.
The marketing
That's
for that
right.
movie
yeah,
was
because there's
such
like
a
one
kick in the balls.
hallucination scene or something.
Was the entire
True.
advertisement for the movie was that one hallucination scene.
I think it was
it's
supposed
very
to be, like,
similar to-
more-
Yes.
I think there was like that snow dogs or something like snow with Cuba Gooding Jr. There was like a movie with him where he had like snow dogs, and there was like the advertisements were very similar where they were like, oh, the dogs talk and everything, and then you go see the movie and they don't. It's kind of a disappointment.
Or is it Cats versus Dogs, the Revenge of Kitty Galore? And it's like they're actually talking too much. I thought it'd be a little more sophisticated.
You went in hoping it was a
I thought
hallucination.
it'd be nuanced. Yeah, I thought I was like, well, I had seen the first Cats versus Dogs, and I got the idea, but I thought the Revenge of Kitty Galore, I thought it'd be like a little more subversive. You know?
You're expecting Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and you didn't get that.
Yeah. I'm getting straight up cats versus dogs. They're all talking. What do you guys think about OG Alvin and the Chipmunks versus New School? Let's get real. 2008 versus OG. Animated versus live action. Because I listened to both their music
Christmas
today.
albums.
Yeah, and I honestly I think the originals got a certain charm. I can't imagine back then being like, I'm going to just put on this record of really squeaky voices singing this
I'm
song.
not gonna lie to you guys. This
No.
might rock the boat a little bit. Alvin and the Chipmunks can fucking die in a fire. Okay, I would never watch that fucking movie,
What?
that show, anything.
About their
Those
music.
squeaky little fuckers, dude. If I have to hear them one more time,
Dude, my grandma went to one of the original concerts back when the OGs were touring. blew her
Oh,
away.
What?
She saw them live?
It was her Elvis. She was very.
No.
She fainted?
No way.
Yeah, she was
Fainted
engorged.
with wet panties, front row.
They're
Alvin
fully
and the
naked,
Chipmunks
and
live in
people have
concert.
Not seen that because it's like they're singing, they're naked, they're not people, but they kind of are. It was very confusing. They can dance, they can sing.
The reboot movie, anything in 3D sucks. Like Peanuts. Like I grew up with Charlie Brown and all that. The hand drawn Christmas
You
special.
probably see a
animation.
lot of penis in 3D. I mean,
Anything
Peanuts.
in 3D, you're going to see way too much. Garfield, no way. Any
A
of
Tale of
those.
Two Kitties.
Yeah.
Terrible, terrible stuff.
What happened to 3D?
It doesn't sell
Oh,
tickets
man.
anymore.
The
Yeah.
3D.
I
I
think
remember
VR
one
is going
Super
the
Bowl
way.
was in 3D, and then that was it. There was the year Avatar came out, wasn't it? And then that just died in a fire.
3D movies were so big. Augmented reality had a little. I feel like that will come back in a bigger way, but AR was like pretty big for a while.
Augmented
VR,
reality is the future, dude. It just has to get there.
It just has to catch up to the like 3DS.
It just has to catch up to that scene in Blade Runner 2049 where Joy
I know what scene you're talking about.
reskins that girl.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of dudes out there with absolute dogs for girlfriends that are just gonna be like, hold on, babe.
There's a lot of
And they're gonna
dudes
put
out-
on their glasses and be
There's
like,
a lot of
I'm
dudes
fucking
out there.
actually horny as shit right now for some reason.
Yeah,
They're gonna
and
put
luckily
those
the
on.
girlfriend is doing the same thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna put those
The
on. and
girlfriend's
then-
like, hold on, let me put on my glasses too.
no, the girlfriend's gonna put hers on. The guy's gonna be like, "No, you can't do that."
Yeah.
Why would
It
you need
looks
to do
huge,
that?
but it feels like it's very small for some reason.
Phantom penis. I can feel it. I can feel where it should be on my own. I would just do it. How destructive would that be for yourself if you AR'd yourself from your own perspective when you look in the mirror?
Yeah.
I'm actually incredibly handsome.
Yeah. AR some six pack just to see like what you could look like.
I duck through the doorway when I walk in, but everyone else sees me like 2 feet under it.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Augmented reality is going to be big. I think it's-
Augment reality, the gym weights that I'm lifting. So
yeah.
it looks
Add a
fucking-
plate. Add a plate.
Add another.
Yeah.
More. Yeah, it'll be great for my delusions.
Yeah. Have you tried VR, Toast Track?
Yeah, I had the early version. I had the first Vive headset. I ordered it from the States when it first came out.
No, we're talking about like in the
Invented it.
last 20 years. Like, have you
Yeah.
tried? Have you
No,
tried
the
any VR?
Vive was 10 years ago, I guess. So the first of this gen. I just ordered the AR glasses, the Meta Ray-Ban display. I've got a pair of those. Just arrived in San
Are
Francisco.
those
I've
the
got to
ones
do
where you can just like
prank videos?
record? Like
Yeah,
while
so
you're talking?
the Twitch app is going to be able to live stream from it. So
We're going to have to watch out what we say to them next time we see them.
Oh my god, yeah! I'm going to become an IRL streamer. That's my new career.
Yeah.
streaming.
Start
I'll just
doing
be trash
obnoxious
talking people in the
pranking.
street.
Yeah.
I feel like
Social
that's already
experiment.
been played at the last TwitchCon. I borrowed the IRL streaming backpack at TwitchCon and went around the show floor, and I just remember thinking, gee, there's everybody else is IRL streaming as well. I'm like, they're all IRL streaming, me IRL streaming, everyone's IRL streaming. This is weird.
There's so
And,
much of it at TwitchCon now. I mean, it's so popular, but like it was weird just even walking up and down the street. Like you'd be behind people and it's like, who the fuck is watching this? Because I remember Amit and I walked behind a guy for like 4 blocks and then saw him later that day. Both times we saw him, he had his own cameraman following him. And he just didn't talk one time. Like he was just walking down the street and we saw
Just
him
reading
later. And yeah, like he was just kind of like, I don't know if he was aura farming or what, or mogging, whatever the kids are doing these days. But he was just kind of like handsomely walking. And then he did it again later. I'm like, what do you think they talk about in that chat or something? Because he's not really, I mean, people in glass houses, you know, it's not like I got a fucking like light show going on over where I'm doing. But yeah, I'm speaking out loud. and it feels like the bare minimum.
If you're speaking out loud,
there were people IRL streaming on the show floor, and they were all having arguments and scenes and doing gestures. More common. And that was they were all overacting, and they were really badly overacting. It seemed like a TV show, but not very well produced.
I find it very unnatural, the idea of even doing like streaming. I think I would have a hard time just holding up the camera and being like, okay, so here's what's up, which is funny because I'm going to that event like tomorrow where I basically have to be thrown into like, oh, what would you do if there's 50 cameras on you? So by the time this comes out, that will have happened. It could have been really bad.
Yeah.
Or good.
You just got to be the subject. You got to be like, everyone's taking photos. Someone's got to be in the photo. That might as well be me.
Yeah. Sometimes I know what you mean though about the overacting. There's such a like, it's like cartoonish the way sometimes they emote because it's like you got to
what plays well on a small screen is different from what plays in real life.
Wow. Yeah. Sometimes it's funny. Sam and I were talking about this actually earlier. I find sometimes just like clownery.
Yeah.
Funny.
Like spit takes. And stuff like like something Milton Berle would do back in the day.
This is vaudeville.
Yes. Yeah. I'm trying to do references that you might understand.
Buster Keaton. Yeah.
Yeah. Old Buster Keaton jokes. Yeah.
See, that's nothing. See him live. He's fantastic. When that house falls on him and he doesn't bat an eyelid, brings the house down.
Something funny jumps through the suitcase.
Doing the spit take, dude. We need to bring those back big time.
In Australia, we're back in the day, Little Rascals and Three Stooges big over there. Is that?
Oh man, all that stuff was on TV. Three Stooges was on TV. I was never into it, but it was big. It was on a lot.
I'm assuming the scientist
I was
and
too busy
librarian
watching the Thunderbirds or Space 1999. Like I was into my marionettes. That's the future. Marionettes.
Puppetry rules. Puppetry is awesome.
Go. Lost in Space. That was my jam. I wasn't so much of a Brady Bunch kid as a Lost in Space kid.
Wait, Lost in Space has had so many iterations over the years.
True.
So you watched the original TV version?
OGs were still being rerun every day, an episode every day on TV. Kids That's time. Crazy. Yeah. Definitely.
I remember when the Lost in Space movie came out that had like Joey from Friends in it. I think that was in like early 2000s or something.
Yeah, because there was a love interest guy. Like there was the oldest daughter had a thing for the youngest pilot.
Yeah.
In the OG show, but it was never nothing ever played out, so they were leaning into that in the movie.
Yeah. I remember being really into the teenage girl when I was a teenager. In the movie.
Good specification.
Yeah. Yeah. Me and Poop were talking about this like yesterday. I was like, when I was a kid, I was really into Misty from Pokemon.
And then as
I got older, I was like, this isn't okay. Like when you're 15 and you're into like 11-year-old Misty, no, you have to drop it as a love interest.
He needs to be careful when he's always talking about like, God, that Wendy Peppercorn's so hot. Like, you mean
right? When I was young, Wendy Peppercorn was hot.
Memories.
I am a grown ass man now. I think Misty needs to put on some longer fucking pants is what I think now. Yeah. Needs to dress more modestly.
That's right.
That'd be insane.
I always had older aspirations. I was pretty young when I thought Marsha from the Brady Bunch was hot. But
oh my God, you're old. Marsha from the Brady Bunch?
She was hot. Like, oh, dude, the two singers from ABBA were hot in the 70s. And now you look at pictures of them from the 70s.
Are they even alive?
Are they even alive? Yeah, they're
dude,
alive.
ABBA rocks. ABBA fucking rules.
True.
When
I am a huge ABBA fan.
Elementary school, every girl in grade 6 had the ABBA album. The ABBA broke in Australia before they broke in the States. They did a tour here and
really,
yeah. And
aren't they from like Sweden or something?
Yeah. They won Eurovision and then nothing. And then they broke in Australia and then the rest of the world. It was, I don't know why, but they were huge in Australia first and then everywhere else. But in grade 6, you couldn't hear anything else. I hated them. I thought they were terrible. I was into AC/DC in grade 6.
Okay, you were kind of badass. I didn't realize you were that badass.
That's right. And my first album was AC/DC Bon Scott era.
Yeah,
I don't like the new guy. The new guy who's about 80.
The new guy.
He's the new guy.
It's been fucking 40 years, dude. No, I'm a Bon Scott guy. That new guy's a fucking poser. He's just trying to sound like Bon Scott.
That's right.
It is crazy hearing like the Brady Bunch girls hot, but then it's like the perspective, it's like if I told my little brother, like, boy, that Jessica Simpson, right? He'd be like, what? What are you talking about? Jessica Simpson, Dukes of Hazzard, Employee of the Month. He'd be like, what the fuck are you?
I know.
Google her and be like, oh.
And when I was a kid, I was like super into like Limp Bizkit. And like, I'm sure Limp Bizkit for you, Toast Rack, is like, what the fuck is that? Like,
these kids listen.
But it's still got some cred at least. Like, the first album I wanted to buy was the Bay City Rollers, and they have not aged well. They're 70s rock and never went anywhere. They all wore tartan and played sort of pop, a bit like Justin Bieber type pop. And my parents forbade me from buying that album. I think they saved me. And then I bought Fleetwood Mac Rumours instead.
Oh, best choices of your life.
That's a pretty good choice. They saved you a little bit, I think.
They steered me right.
I mean, I don't think there's much you could have. I haven't heard the other guys before, but it's a pretty good album.
I can't imagine it's better than Rumors.
Yeah. Rumors
it's like an early boy band from the 70s. It's not good.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you have any like musical interests that you were like, I might be on to something here, and you think should have gotten a little bit more fanfare than they ended up getting? Like any little Toast Rack gems that you think you're the only person that likes?
Not musically. I thought of a couple of movies from then that you might like that you might not have heard of.
Let me hear him.
You know that after Sean Connery did the James Bond films, nobody would hire him because he was too well known for James Bond. So he did a low-budget sci-fi called Zardoz.
Dude,
I know Zardoz. My editor, Dugo, dressed up as Zardoz for Halloween this year.
No way.
Show him this year. Do you have a picture of it?
I'll get a picture of it. Stalled, I'll send it to you. He's got the red bandoliers and everything. He didn't get, unfortunately, he didn't get the thigh-high boots. He was like, I can't. Where do you find thigh-high boots from?
The store?
You have to go to a drag store to get them in men's sizes.
The thigh-high boot store, dude. Yeah. Like, come on.
That's easy.
That is
a fucking red bandolier like onesie thing. Like,
is it a good movie, Zardoz? Is it like
you haven't seen it?
I've seen clips of it.
It's really out there. It's very strange.
Yeah.
But I loved it at the time. I saw it when I was in college. So I didn't see it when it came out in the 70s, but I did see it in the 80s in college. And I thought it was the best thing ever.
It's honestly just seeing like him in that outfit, Zardoz. I'm assuming that's his name, maybe. Sean Connery's character. It's crazy that he accepted post Bond.
Nobody would hire him. I had the DVD of Zardoz, and the director's commentary explained that nobody would hire him. He agreed to do it for
so they knew that they could get him into anything. They were like, fuck it, dude.
Flash Gordon? Or like, what the hell is
It's kind of Flash Gordon vibes. Yeah, definitely Flash Gordon vibes.
That's awesome.
It's a unique picture. That and Space 1999, which was the people who, you know, the Thunderbirds, the marionette space show from the 60s. You're not seeing that?
It's a little bit before my time, dude.
Oh, man.
I'll have to look it up.
I like marionettes.
They did a live action space show called Space 1999.
Oh, my God.
That was 70s era just 70s era sci-fi is just like nothing else because it's so dated. Like you think Star Wars is 70s era sci-fi. You wait till you see Space 1999. There's a TV
Thunderbirds,
series.
the marionettes are exactly what they used in like Team America World Police.
Yes.
It's
So
like
Team
same
America
style.
is a spoof of the Thunderbirds.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sam, just
Yeah.
Google them and look at the Thunderbirds. You can see
Yeah,
immediate.
they all walk
It's-
like marionettes.
It's
Oh,
amazing. I wish I was older because then I would get more references. You know, like
Right.
vampires have to get every fucking reference there is because they've been around forever.
Oh, it sucks to be a vampire.
Oh, they're normally like kind of secluded.
Yeah, that's true. They're not usually like on the bleeding edge of culture.
You know, vampires famously like at the technological.
Dude,
pinnacle
there's a
of their
vampire
time.
movie in the 80s with Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt, and it was just
This is
next
the
level.
Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah.
Interview with a Vampire. I'm not
The
sure if
movie
Brad Pitt's in it.
rocks.
I know Tom Cruise is in it.
Yeah, Brad Pitt's in it.
That does not hold up well either.
I heard they made a new one that's pretty good.
What?
It's like a TV
They made
show.
a new interview
Yes.
with a vampire?
Yeah, it's
They've
like a TV
remade it.
show.
I
I've
haven't
heard it's
seen it.
good.
Mhm.
They made a new Thunderbirds.
No way, really?
They made a Thunderbirds from 2015 to 2020 where they're animated.
Oh,
That sucks.
It was on Prime. Yeah, that does suck.
yeah.
You know why I like marionettes and why I wish this shit would keep being popular is because I love the Dark Crystal.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought you were
And
going to
then-
say being John Malkovich.
Well, I do love being John Malkovich, and I
Love
like
that
him
too,
as
yeah.
as a puppeteer and as marionette or whatever. I think that movie is so funny. I love that movie. But anyway, Dark Crystal. Oh, in my room of trinkets, I have like a replica Dark Crystal with the base and everything. And it lights up purple. The TV show they made on Netflix, Age of Resistance, they got a big budget and we're doing like modern day marionette shit on Netflix with a big budget where it's like the stakes are big. There's this big war brewing and the characters still like
Yeah.
run
Team
off.
America.
Yeah, and it was incredible. And it won a bunch of awards, and then Netflix fucking canceled it before one of my big things I wanted, because you see the marionettes. I'm just gonna call them puppets. I know that's like different, but you see them and they're so funny when they run around, like when they have an action scene, and it was all leading up to a huge war. And I was so excited to see
and it never happened.
100 marionettes in a big battle.
Man.
And they
All the
fucking
puppet
canceled the show.
masters.
I've got the making of the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance book, and I'm like, I'll peer through it. And it's just like, this war
man.
is going to be really epic. Never happened. I mean, it's just like there's a couple shows that hit you when they get canceled.
Yeah.
That was like
Mindhunter
back in the day,
for
it's
me. Have you
I
seen
say
that?
Firefly, but yeah, Mindhunter. No, I actually haven't. I've heard it's really good.
Dude, Mindhunter was at the beginning of every episode, they would show you the BTK killer, if you know who he is. And the entire thing is a procedural about like the invention of how they started recognizing that serial killers were a thing and how to properly like track them down. And at the beginning of every episode, before they did like the title sequence and stuff, they would show what the BTK killer was up to. And so you naturally assumed that the information that these guys are gathering in the FBI will be used to capture the BTK killer. And the show went on for like 2 seasons, and then they just dropped it. And so you never, like, it was just all these cold opens of just like the BTK killer, like fucking choking himself and jacking off in his bathroom and his wife catching him and him like buying duct tape and stuff and like tracking women down. And you're like, oh man, our heroes are going to catch this guy eventually. Fucking
It
nothing.
should be like illegal
That's the one.
for a show to end. Like when My Name is Earl ended with a cliffhanger, I'm like, this isn't right. You know, you shouldn't be allowed to do it. Yeah, and I'm so glad for like, there's a couple shows out there that I watch where I'm like, this can't be that popular, but I've just heard like the company likes like Slow Horses on Apple.
Yeah.
I like that show. I think it's good. I can't believe it's on like season 5, but apparently the people at Apple, they're just like, we like this show. You know, it's popular enough. But if that was on Netflix, it would have been canceled season 2, you know?
Yeah.
Before you'd
That's
learn
true.
shit.
Some shows run too long, though. I mean,
Oh,
like you could say Game of Thrones ran too long, or you could say Lost ran
You could
too
say,
long.
yeah, the directors lost their
It's
fucking mind.
age perspective over here. The wizened old man. Actually, I think some shows go on too long.
I think Cheers kind of overstayed its
Yeah.
welcome.
Hey, dude, we want perfect shows with perfect endings the whole way
No,
through. Okay, that's a
right.
happy medium.
Yeah, so I see. Like some shows, they get too popular. Like I could also see like Stranger Things being a show where it's like,
That
First
show
season
fucking
pretty good.
stunk
It's
after
had
the
its
first
day.
season. I
yeah,
think.
and then it's like, yeah, they just kind of start to. Game of Thrones, what a goddamn! I mean, they ran out of books.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was ambitious. Like even if he wrote at a normal pace, if he would have finished by the time the show caught up. But they picked the guy that can't write a fucking book in 20 years. And then wasn't it something like they got an offer to direct a Star Wars
Yeah.
movie or
It
something?
was with Disney. They got that Disney money dangled
So then
in
they
front
like
of them.
tried to just like sprint to the ending and ruin what was like a really good show. I mean, not even like you can
Yeah.
argue it's not even like the most faithful adaptation, but like it was a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
think,
Star Wars itself ruined itself, didn't it?
Yeah,
I
oh my
mean,
god, yeah. Don't even get
ran
me.
out of ideas at movie 1 or
I
3.
think the
We
Game
could
of
say
Thrones
I'd argue 3 maybe. Okay, when you get to Endor, maybe you're starting to. But
the Game of Thrones thing, like I feel like George R. R. Martin hadn't written his books yet, and they very quickly in the beginning omitted a
you say
very
he hadn't written his books yet?
he hadn't finished writing the entire
Okay.
series. They omitted a pretty important character that I think is going to be the reason why Danny burns down
the
King's
guy
Landing.
with the Golden Company.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Aemon Targaryen. Like there's another
What do they
Targaryen.
call him in it though?
They call him like young, like little.
The young
yeah.
Griff or
Yeah, young
something?
Griff or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. If young
Those are
Griff
good
was,
books.
they kept him out of the show, and I'm pretty sure he's the reason why Danny burns King's Landing down at the end. And so it just
I
makes
bet she
Danny look
doesn't
like a
even do
fucking
that
asshole.
in the books. I mean, we'll never know. I can't
Yeah.
believe I sat my ass down and read those like a year or two ago because I thought I got somehow caught up in the idea of like I think I saw some fucking clickbait that was like
He's
good
making
progress being made on Winds of Winter. So I was like, well,
that
shit.
that same post gets made every week, by the way.
Well,
Winter,
here's the
right
sad-
around the corner.
And I was like, well, if that does, even if it doesn't, but if it does, I want to be able to go to the bookstore that week it drops and be there with everyone else finding it out. So I read the whole series and I started going on Reddit and it'd be like 10 years ago. I think it's this summer. And then I just became another one of those fucking people that was like deluded that like we're getting closer. And now that was like 2 years ago. And for some of these people, it's so sad. You know, it's like early internet fucking threads where they're like, I've heard he's halfway done.
Yeah.
I mean, is he just fatly sitting on his ass or what?
If you were a novelist that made no money your entire career, and then all of a sudden your show gets like an HBO adaptation and you become a millionaire, I wouldn't be writing shit for the rest of my life. Okay, I am in his camp 100%. As much I'm an enjoyer. I've read all the books. I love them. If I was him, I would be having bitches bounce on it. I'd be having triple meat, triple cheese from Whataburger every night for dinner. I would be living it up.
But all you would hear all day, every day is, so when's the next one?
Yeah.
I'd say
What are
I'm
you
not
working
writing
on?
shit, dude. Fuck you. I got my money. I got my
You gotta
money from
hear it.
HBO. I'm not writing shit anymore. No, I
wanna
honestly,
work on Elden Ring lore now.
I did
think
hear
that's what I
a
wanna-
very interesting thing from him where he was like, when like a huge push for him to write was that he didn't like the mystery of where the characters were going was an incentive for him to write. And then now that he's gotten to the end of the series, he has it figured out how they're going to
It's not
end.
even at the end of the series.
No,
What do you
yeah,
mean?
but he's
Like this-
in order to get to the
Isn't there
end,
supposed to be like
he's-
3 more books.
he's like wrapping up the stories.
Yeah.
And so he knows how they end. And so all he's doing is really like placating us by writing it down to paper. Like he knows where.
How about just like a tweet
spread,
then a tweet that's like, all right, here's what happens.
Like a little Google Doc where he's like, here's some plot points.
It's a tweet longer at least.
Consumption.
Yeah, tweet longer.
Lady Stoneheart, here's what happens. Like, just give me some wrap up a little bit about like what's going on.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what the show did, and then people screamed about it. So he's like, "Fuck this! I'm taking my millions and running. I'm writing Elden Ring DLC and stuff."
His idea, like he told the showrunners, like, "Here's how it's all going to end." Then maybe he shouldn't finish the book, but I doubt.
I think that's what he did.
Nah, man, come on.
What do you guys do next after content creation? Like, I'm at the end of my career. I can just like ride this boat out. What do you guys do after?
What are you talking about? This gravy train is going to ride forever.
We don't like to
what happens when you're replaced by AI and
so you're saying,
go get a job?
Like when our other things, I mean, the podcast will still be going, but you're saying like Twitch streaming for me or YouTube for Sam when we stop those things, but the
podcast lives forever.
The podcast lives on. Yeah. You're
talking about when the podcast is on network television, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, it's a Tonight Show with guests and a band.
Yeah. I would say
Andy Richter is going to be on it.
I would say we'd probably get married at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to think we would.
Job, right?
I've always wanted stepkids. So I think that I will find a way to get them.
I've always wanted to live the second half of my life gay. So if there's a way that we can somehow make our dreams come true.
I think thinking about what's next is like one of the scariest things you can ask someone in this job.
And it's actually kind of rude to ask it at 11 p.m. right before bed.
Making a wish. It never ends. Because it's like, I have
like
a degree.
My bedtime story time.
Yeah. Why would you make me ponder this right before bed? Kind of a dick move.
Like I don't remember how to be a software engineer. Like I can't use my degree anymore. I don't remember how to be a UX designer.
I've said enough horrible things. I could never get a career doing anything, even if I had skills.
I would become. I think I'd like a trinket store where people walk in and they say how much, and I go, I don't really think I can part with that yet. And I just kind of be more like showing people, but it wouldn't be a gallery. I think like a little store in a quiet town.
Because I was thinking about it, because like Tarkov had a really bad wipe. The numbers were really down. The Twitch fighting all the bots halved everybody's viewers, and subs had never been lower. Like a month ago, I was thinking this game could be washed. My career could be washed. Yeah. Do I go back to editing TV? I look at what's on TV. It's like it's all just game shows and reality shows. It's like
do Beast Games.
Yeah.
Could edit for Beast Games season 3
for a more successful streamer, maybe.
Yeah.
Editor
you
for
could,
dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Pestily.
Marketing yourself as a guy that edited for Mythbusters, and then
that
instantly puts you above 99% of editors.
That's insane. To put that under your belt is insane.
But you said you don't want to be doing that, and you know that you want to do something that you enjoy. So I'd imagine you'd find something, cool.
I know, but what? What's
it's like the $1 million question. Yeah. Like,
I think it's also important to not kind of isolate yourself to one game. Like you can be a variety. You could still do the same thing, but just play multiple games.
So what I've been doing for 5 years is a mistake.
Dude,
people break
I've been doing this as a job since like 2012. Okay. I learned early, don't base yourself on one game.
True. Yeah.
I started off going like
one game and
Skyrim's the best thing in the world. It's gonna live forever. And I would make nothing but Skyrim videos. Yeah. And then that game died.
Well, also it's like you probably get pretty bored of Skyrim after like
it's
a couple
the one game
hours.
Where you don't have a boss. Why would I sit there and play one game the entire fucking career? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, no offense, Toast Rack, but you'd
have to be an idiot.
You have to be like Down syndrome or something to fucking play one game for your entire career. No, but like, there's a million games out there. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Why not diversify a little
But
bit?
I do get though, like people get caught into it because like when I stopped streaming Tarkov, my viewers dropped.
Mhm.
And if that's like your sole income, like you kind of just have to do what you are technically kind of working for the viewer. You're working for the people that pay your shit. Like you never want them to know that. And just don't cut that. That doesn't apply to podcasting. But it's like, so some people, it's like you just have to play what the people want to watch. And it's you're kind of just stuck on your ship of like. Luckily, Tarkov's been popular for quite a while.
Yeah,
it's still popular.
You know what? You could make the argument.
Variety. I'll go variety. Yeah, that'll happen. I mean, I've played some Arc Raiders. I've played some Battlefield. I played some this and that.
Dude.
It's good. Blueprints, great game.
I don't want to like ruin any sort of rapport you have with Tarkov, but how fucking good is Arc Raiders, dude? That game rocks. I've been playing that fun. Every night.
That's a game I could hitch my horse to.
Yeah. I might be like an Arc Raiders main after this. Yeah. I've been playing nothing but Arc Raiders.
All I've streamed for the past month. And you know what? I like it.
I like
I'm having a lot of fun.
You know what? When you get your ass kicked, you can hit free loadout and be in again in 90 seconds.
I got the snap hook blueprint and it changed my life. I can just bring them out now.
Yes.
Where do you find the blueprints? Like where?
Nighttime. Specifically, if you want grapple hook.
It's scary outside at night. I'm not going out nighttime.
You do like residential buildings, like damn battlegrounds nighttime, like those apartments.
Yeah.
Good place to find. Like that's where I got Wolfpack, Silencer.
Nighttime's fine. Everyone's busy doing their weeklies. They'll leave you alone to loot.
Yeah. I got my snap hook blueprint, Blue Gate, Electromagnetic Storm, in a random ass little hut, free loadout, and went to like 3 different extracts that people tried to kill me. That was the first time that game gave me like Tarkov level fear because they figure I've got something on me. They don't know I got $1 million in my pocket. And it finished with an epic roll into a closing extract, and it felt so good.
The movie exits on that game.
Yeah, it was not live.
Oh, yeah. Whereas, you know what? Without footage, it's fiction, dude.
I know. Yeah. Well, my friend Matt was watching.
He just lied to us, Toast Rack. Can you believe that?
Why doesn't he record all his games? I mean,
you should have said Xbox clipped that. You should have clipped it.
I told Zicho about it. He's like, you don't have OBS going, like just to shadow play it or whatever. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
You know what? I respect you just for you're just playing it for the love of the game. Yeah. It's not all content for you.
I started a new Bannerlord campaign yesterday. I mean, I'm about 12 hours in. Okay.
This guy's gamer first, streamer second.
Yeah.
You know what?
Well, podcast somewhere.
I salute.
I tell people you do your hobby for a living. It stops being your hobby. Like I don't play games for fun anymore.
Yeah, that's the dangerous path.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
That's why I don't stream.
It's not my blowing off steam fun.
Yeah. I can still do both. Like I'll start up a stream and be like, sometimes, I'm like, it'd be a lot more fun if I was in my underwear. And nobody was watching me and I was open mouthed drooling and just like blaring, my music.
True.
I still make time because I'm a loser, so I still have a lot of time. I'm a professional. So I still have time when the girlfriend's at work or something. I don't have kids yet. So it's like, well, I might pop up a little Bannerlord. And then, I'll stream the next time and people will be like, why haven't you been streaming? Like, well, I have technically been gaming.
Just off stream.
Yeah. Just not for the betterment of my career or anything.
Toast Rack, you don't game off stream?
I don't really game off stream. No, I sort of I
get this guy off our podcast. This guy's a poser.
Sleep and I watch films and binge series. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I like doing this.
It's quite hard to keep up with. I just finished, I'm keeping up. I'm watching Landman right now. That's amazing.
With Billy Bob Thornton. That's right wing. Right wing propaganda, dude. You're gonna ingest that.
Tell you what, you watch an episode of that and you think, we do need more oil and gas. We are reliant on this stuff. He really sells it to
He
you.
does, dude. That shit rocks. I watch clips of that shit and I salute.
Yeah, I see it on TikTok every once in a while. He's like, God damn it.
Fuck yeah, we do. Hell yeah.
It seems to be a show about him, his daughter, and oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his old friends being like,
it also shows the brutality of the industry. Like somebody dies in a horrible industrial accident every episode.
That's a small price to pay for low gas prices.
Want more oil.
Yeah. That makes me want to drive on the interstate going 80.
Makes me want to move to Texas like half the streamers I know.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck? Austin. Have you been to Austin before?
No, I've never been.
It sucks, dude. Let me tell you straight up. I live in a shitty state. That state fucking reeks. I don't know why they all move there. But they could move anywhere. They could go anywhere.
Opportunities.
And they chose Austin for some reason. It fucking stinks.
Cheap? It's probably not even cheap anymore, right?
It's
it's probably...
no income tax, no state income tax.
Okay, well that's why.
And then apparently fast internet or something. I think COVID happened.
And oil.
Yeah, and there's oil or something, and
it's near the United States.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of factors that bring people there, but it's a very ugly environment is what I don't like about it.
Can I go pee real quick?
No, dude, this is a broadcast.
You haven't even finished your fire water yet.
This is a professional show. You're gonna go pee?
Glasses of my water.
You tip that out.
I got a little bit left.
Dude, I don't know how Stalt's going to cut around this, but I guess if Stalt can manage some sort of cut, I can go pee as well.
You two can manage to talk for 2 minutes.
No, I also have to pee. I don't know if Toast Rack, do you need to pee?
Do it. Let's do it. Okay. I peed. I just
Stalt, I don't know how you're going to work around this egregious cut. Maybe Toast Rack can give you some tips on how to edit around this, but we're going to have to go pee. Really sorry, dude. All right, I'll be right back.
I'm going to solo this. Guinness time. Oh my god.
We got us all back at the same time. That's insane to me that you put in the eye drop solution like that. That's crazy.
What?
The way you just spray the solution in your eyes.
Right, an optometrist told me I shouldn't do that, but I forgot until right then again.
The only time I've ever done that is when that guy gave me at I think it was at a party you were at, Toast Rack. It was in at TwitchCon. I told the story not even 4 episodes ago, so I'll briefly go over it. But
I don't listen to any episodes that I'm not in. So
this is for the audience's behalf. I don't want to regurgitate. Usually,
we never do that.
We never do that. It's a strict rule.
Do you think they like less the regurgitating or every? Then now we've started being like, I'm sorry, I've told, and then we probably say that multiple times. And I think I've said this before.
I don't get it.
We're apologizing
for other podcasts where they agonize over whether they've told a story or not. I've got the memory of a goldfish, especially for a podcast.
Yeah,
I don't care if I've not heard it before. And I've got
they know more about us than we know.
Yeah, I've had people approach me and go "Remember when you said this?" It's like, dude, I don't.
No,
I don't remember fucking a week ago. Okay, I don't remember something I said in episode 48. I don't remember anything.
I'm worried the way Toast Rack was able to be in 82 I got this Walkman. I don't think I remember I wouldn't be able to confidently say anything that happened in 2020.
Yeah.
2021.
Because it becomes a sport. I grew up with people saying, I remember when we had to walk a mile to school and ride a horse. This is cruel.
Yeah, I've drank too much.
Olive's still in there.
Olive's still in there. I'm having a Diet Dr. Pepper in my martini glass.
I cannot understand Dr. Pepper at all. The arrowroot, the sarsaparilla, they just taste like poison to me. It tastes like mouthwash.
Okay, you have
and I like cilantro. I like a lot of things
of our friendship right there. That's the hard break. Okay, you start talking shit about sarsaparilla root beer-esque drinks. You've reached enemy territory. Okay,
I'm fine with it's a little bit of Dr. Pepper slander, but if you start talking about Barks root beer,
anything sarsaparilla based,
Really?
anything derived from the root, the godly root that makes root beer, sarsaparilla.
I think
Dr.
it came down
Pepper.
from heaven.
Yeah,
I think
that
it's
has
an
to be
American
nectar
thing.
of the gods. This
Is
right
it
here.
related to cinnamon? Because you have a lot of cinnamon candy in the States. We don't have that at all. Like there's some flavors that I'm not used to that you guys are really into.
Mm.
Oh man,
What kind of candy do you guys have? Like dots on paper? Like
yeah. That was
We like
space age
chocolate
when
a
he
lot
was a
more than you
kid.
got. Like we have.
Oh, they put the
English
sugar right on the
chocolate.
paper.
Yeah, we just boil some sugar and we just eat honeycomb straight from the hive.
Yeah, yeah. What bees make, that's candy.
Yeah, we're eating Vegemite down here. We don't have no time for candy.
I've had Vegemite before, and I think it actually kind of rocks.
Yeah,
It's not
well, if you
bad.
do it right, it's just Australians all say to people, "Hey, try a spoonful. You got to love it." And of course, that's like having a spoonful of soy sauce. It's not going to be good.
Yeah. But if you have it on some toast with some butter,
On toast with butter, it's going to be fine. But it's not sweet, so that's the big surprise. It looks like Nutella, and you're in for a rude shock if you're thinking Nutella.
Yeah,
that's the
I
main
don't think I've
thing.
ever had it, but I feel like I have a dislike for it, but I don't know if that's just because of what I've heard or if I've smelled it once.
If you smell it, it smells like poison. It's like smelling soy sauce. If you took some soy sauce and smelled it and said, "Oh, I'm not going to have that,"
similar tasting to soy sauce.
Similar, yeah, salty and savory.
The smell of
same
soy
color.
sauce is divine. My God,
Yeah,
I love it. I
exactly.
love the smell of it.
But you associate it with sprinkled on something, beautiful. Yeah,
Dabbing my
not
sushi into
drinking a shot of it.
I don't know, dude. I got some bad hypertension problems. I love soy sauce. So I'm not supposed to. I'll put enough soy
Maybe you have
sauce
what I have.
in my food to make my pulse. I can hear it in my ears.
I got high. Can we talk medical now? I got high blood pressure diagnosed, and they said go lower your salt. I went no salt. Yeah, I went no salt for a year. No Vegemite. I had no takeaway. No bread from a packet because that has too much salt in it.
You might as well kill yourself. This is a horrible list.
I did that for a year. Nothing changed. I was still 150 over 100 every time I measured. They said, "Oh, you have essential hypertension. That's the kind of hypertension that doesn't respond to salt. Here, take this pill."
It took them a year to give you that?
Oh, I was fucked. It was fucked. Yeah. That was bullshit.
Here in the U.S., they're just like, yeah, you eat like shit. Here's a pill to negate it, and you can keep eating.
Cost $1 million.
Yeah, give us $1 million. We'll give you this pill, and you keep eating like shit. And I was just thanks,
take
doc.
this fentanyl. You'll feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Here's an Adderall.
Yeah.
Yeah, they feed us their poison so they can sell us their medicine. That's why I just haven't been to a doctor in a shockingly long time.
Yeah.
Are you guys haven't hit 40 yet? Well, on my 40th birthday, I was like, I'm having trouble reading in the morning. I went to an optometrist. He said, "Have you turned 40 recently?" I said, "Dude, it's my birthday." He said, "Yeah, around 40, your eyesight goes. That's just what happens." I mean,
my
maybe
up
Sam
close
is already gone.
I've already, I wear
up close.
contacts.
Yeah, that's right. Up close reading. I needed.
I always made fun of my
+1s.
mom because I would give her something to read and she'd hold it way out.
Yes, that's
to
right.
read
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
That's what you do because your up close goes. Yeah, when you're.
So
when
I'm
you're
gonna
40.
have to carry a second pair of glasses or get bifocals.
Well, yes, bifocals, or they have these ones are reading at the bottom and distance at the top, and it graduates so that you don't have to do bifocals anymore. It's called progressive.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's the future, man. It's the future. But don't go downstairs because they look closer than they appear.
Oh God!
And then falling is really dangerous for people of advanced
my age.
age.
Exactly,
yeah.
That's right.
You would shatter into a. Have you seen that movie? Was it Unbreakable with Samuel L. Jackson as Mr. Glass, where he falls down the stairs and you hear his bones break as he lands?
It's a great movie.
Yeah. Is it Unbreakable? What's the name of that fucking movie? They also
Invincible,
have
or
I don't know.
It's not. It might be
that movie
Unbreakable.
rocks. It's like one of the few M. Night Shyamalan movies that's good.
Yeah, it is Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ending always kind of sneaks up on me because he's like laughing or whatever. I can't even really remember. And then it's just kind of like Mr. Glass went to prison for like slideshow ends out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But
I always
honestly kinda
imagine
coulda
that
done
scene
for-
where Mr. Glass falls down the stairs and his legs shatter and they make the sound of glass breaking.
So it's a prequel to Shawshank Redemption?
No, it's a prequel to God, what's that other movie?
Split.
Split.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Glass.
Yeah. Mr. Glass.
It is. I could have used a couple more cameos, but it was pretty good for a superhero flick. You expect maybe a Tobey Maguire shout out or something, but
you're upset it's not in the MCU.
The M Night Shyamalan
MCU, yeah,
cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Toast
Toastrack, I feel like we've gotten so far in the episode, we're nearing the end. I feel like we have done so little asking Toastrack about his expertise, his career, there's so much to learn, and then so much that my wife has then asked me to answer tomorrow.
Really helps being a streamer, that's for sure.
Yeah,
you do reuse a lot of skills, production values. Like I see heaps of content creators with these Rode microphones like this, and then they're talking into a microphone like this. It's so embarrassing. It's like it's meant to be clipped on. Or with a lapel mic. Like I wear for my kitchen cam, I wear a proper lapel mic professionally and plug it into one of these.
Yeah.
You see people with one of these with a fuzzy on top. And
you know what my gripe is with the DJI ones and the Rode ones is that the 3.5 millimeter jack for the lav, I have lav mics. I've stopped using them because they don't screw in like a professional receiver does. And so I've had multiple takes where I think I'm fine because I got the fucking lav mic on, but I found out that the 3.5 millimeter jack has come unplugged from the receiver. Sucks. Yeah.
And you're such a dynamic performer. You're destroying your equipment.
I'm jostling around doing somersaults. I'm known for my somersaults.
Chris Farley falling through a table gag.
I have no survival instinct. I'll fall face first into anything, and it unplugs my mic, and it ruins my performance. So if they would if DJI or Rode would just come out with a consumer grade lav system that had threaded 3.5 millimeter jacks, I would pay out the ass for it.
Yeah.
Stalt, clip that, put it on TikTok at Rode at DJI.
Haven't you like had them sponsor you before?
And by sponsor me, you mean I found a guy from Rode that was a fan, and he happened to be in the marketing department, and he gave me free stuff. He didn't like sponsor me. He was like, "They won't sponsor you. Here's some free stuff."
Oh man,
yeah.
So a foot in the door.
Yeah, basically.
Message that guy.
Yeah,
I got all free Rode stuff when I started out, and they're amazing. But I'm wearing it out now. Like my lavs have all worn out. My clips are wearing out.
Is it Rode from Australia?
They're from Australia, but yeah. I think the guy I knew has left, and I haven't found the new guy yet. Please contact me.
What was the guy's name?
Oh, there are a couple of different ones. I'd have to look it up, but we can.
Okay.
I'd have to look it
up.
Guy?
Didn't we have a guy that emailed us? He's like a big fan. I work for like this
Sweetwater.
Yeah. God, if you're listening, give me something.
Yeah, and Sweetwater, I was like, dude, we could use this for anything. We could get your keytar. We could get anything.
Like such a big.
Yeah, and then we couldn't think of anything we needed.
They had everything too. They had they had like a fog machine. I remember being like, they sell those. They had like light shows and
fog on demand. That's worth
great.
Discount
that's
for.
That's what my backdrop needs.
I've been talking about a keytar for years, and that guy could have got. They're like $1,200, and now you know what I want now? Big ass projector.
Mm-hmm.
That's your thing, big ass projector.
Also, I probably need a new car.
Yeah,
or a keytar.
You need the projector more, though, right? How often do you drive? You don't leave the house. Come on, you don't need a car. Get a projector first.
Yeah, definitely. I could project the road on it and pretend I'm running really fast. It'd be awesome. 200 inches.
Yeah,
green screen touching grass. Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, like, I think that could do something for like in the winter when seasonal depression hits. Just having like a big ass 4K projector, putting like a sunny like valley over here.
Yeah.
Instead of the barren wasteland.
Yeah, you're totally trying to just convince yourself to buy this thing. I know, because
I already missed the Cyber Monday fucking deal. It's too late now.
Oh, shit.
I think
like
this goes
two-
hand in hand. Didn't we have a seasonal depression window to go in basements where it was a fake window that had a LCD screen that we could sell them different scenarios to put on the window?
Made it worse. I think it's already better just having a window where I'm like, sucks out there, but like the sun still hits me a little. But it was a couple of years ago, I bought one of those happy lights, and it's just a bright ass light. Did not do much.
Really?
It was like, turn this on. It feels like the sun. I'm like, kind of bright.
I have a friend in northern Norway, and he lives literally in the Arctic Circle. Anytime he turns on his camera, he has that stupid sunlight on.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, dude, if you have to buy a light to just like live without depression, you're in the wrong area.
I have Australian friends who have like gone to live in the UK for a couple of years, and they have to go get the UV light to get some light on them, and otherwise they get seasonal depression or whatever. And like, I think it works. I don't know.
only like subtle lighting though, so it's kind of hard to put one of those happy lights on. It starts to. I just think maybe 4K projection valley.
It's
Sunny Valley.
Is more your speed.
If I could get enough of them to have all my walls where it's like it looks like.
I think your walls were all LCD like those studios. Yeah,
that would be awesome. If I could get one of the what is it called? It's like the new, instead of a green screen for a lot of movies, they use that system
The
where
sphere.
The
sphere, the volume,
volume. Yeah.
I made one of those in Towers Unite. Remember that?
Yes. If I could get a volume in my room,
yes,
to be like, I'm on Tatooine.
I'm in the
Tucson's.
rainforest.
Yeah. That would be awesome. That's what
that'd be so cool to put yourself in the jungle, and then you like wake up in the middle of the night and there's eyes looking at you. Yeah.
What's like the really
put yourself
rich
in horrific
people
perspectives.
even buy cool shit like that, or do they just buy like?
Oh, rich people fucking suck, dude. They never buy anything cool.
Yeah, I want to hunt a man. Okay, dude, why don't you back up a little
and buy yourself a volume with a king size mattress right in the middle. That's what a
rich
cool person
do.
does.
They buy the dumbest shit, dude. They don't even buy anything exciting.
No.
Fucking stupid fuckers.
It's always a yacht. Boats aren't that fucking cool. I don't care how rich you are. Boats aren't that cool. Buy yourself half a size of a yacht. Get yourself 2 volumes. One for jacking off, one for sleeping
in the sea.
Yeah. You got a secret volume with all the movies that you've produced on it.
Jacking
Another volume for sleeping.
I didn't even consider. Wow, that would be quite incredible.
Yeah, a volume jack off session would be incredible. Yeah,
it might be better than VR. I don't know, because it's I can see me too. I feel
dude.
real.
If I was Bezos, the amount of money I'd be pumping into augmented reality just to get my dreams come true. Yeah,
something for my pleasures.
Yeah,
yeah.
Except for I wouldn't be like I would be pretty open about it. I'd be like, look, I got a lot of money and I'm a deviant. We need to push a lot of money into this industry. Make it huge.
New foundation. Yeah. Please give me even more money.
Billionaires always have like so much hubris. They're always like, build a library in my name.
They buy like a sculpture that looks like a balloon animal. It's like, hey man, you ever tried jerking off in a crazy way?
Yeah. What if you set the human race ahead 25 years with jerk off technology?
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be greater remembered than a guy that goes like, I built a library, or I started an organization to help people with like diseases or something.
If one man could set us 25 years in the future of jerk off technology, I'd jerk off to him as a tribute.
As a tribute
for what he's done.
That would take
a while.
That would be like greater than any Rockefeller or any Carnegie ever was. That'd be insane.
Be the hero of all mankind.
That thing's going to space with Katy Perry. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. gonna go to the stratosphere? No, not really. No.
No, my dreams are on
here.
Earth.
Yeah.
My dreams are in the confines of my bedroom.
In fact, they're in my basement.
Yeah.
What is Pestily spending his? We just saw him on Twitch Tracker.
Yeah, we were looking at
Number
Twitch
one.
Tracker. We saw he's like the number one subbed guy. What's he spending that money on? If he's not spending that money on
I think he bought a
Jack-Off
backhoe.
Innovations, Jack-Off Innovation Technology, I'm pissed. Okay, I'm pissed off.
Made an enemy.
Yeah.
What do you buy? Probably like a cool car.
Yeah. He's probably eyeing up a yacht.
A jet ski?
A jet ski? Who
That
the
was
fuck
for
are you
fishing
kidding?
streams, but it didn't. I don't think it panned out. I'm not sure.
That's even less than
A
a boat.
fishing stream is dude, that's incredible. I've always wanted to do a live action like fly fishing stream. That's what I've wanted to do.
No, he got an IRL streaming jet ski. That's what he got a while back, and
It's kind of
gave it a go.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Weather was tricky, I think. I'm not sure, and reception was not good.
I was about to
Not sure.
say, yeah, it's like you
Where's Starkov?
you outrig like a jet ski with all the tech to stream, and there's no internet out in the water. What like?
It's
I
like
thought you
I
meant
got another friend who
reception by
tried
the
to
audience.
switch from Tarkov to golf IRL streaming, and the reception you get on a golf course is pretty much nil.
Yeah.
It's not good.
That's like the only IRL stream I've ever considered. Just being like,
yeah.
A golfing
well, I
stream?
could look at just because I want to go
Yeah,
golf.
no,
so-
like, dude,
Yeah.
honestly,
Well, I think the
a
fishing
daily
I would-
golfing stream would be huge. I think.
Daily? Okay, what am I?
No, no,
Goddamn
like,
John
think
daily?
of the amount of
that's a lot
people-
of golfing.
think
I
of
don't
the
like it
amount-
that much.
Think about the amount of people that I'm
like
saying,
it
like as a
little,
career,
like
as a
3
career.
times a year. Okay.
Yeah, no, as a career, like if someone just IRL streamed golfing every morning, the amount of like dudes at work that would be like, dude, I wish I was this guy, and they would live vicariously through you playing golf. You could have not only the biggest audience of dudes that have money and would sub to you probably, but they would probably
And the
be
brands.
doing fan meetups would just be like, you want to hit a fucking bar? And they'd be like, hell yeah. I'm a dude that wants to golf every day. Of course I'd hit up a fucking bar. It would be nothing but cool people. You would
No, Abby, you don't get it. It's my job to go golfing every day.
it's my job
I
to go
promise
golfing
them daily
and hang out with my
golfing.
fans who like drinking beers at sports bars. What gives?
I do think we should try to
This
work
is
fishing
what I
in
wear now.
Yeah.
to the next trip we do. I wanted to get one of those little what is it, REI, like one of those like little tiny like make your own fishing pole kits. And when we made it to that lake, fishing it so bad, never even saw the lake.
Yes.
Never even purchased the fishing kit, but I think there's something about it where it's like I haven't gone fishing in 10, 15, hell, 19 years. But I think it would just be really cool to catch a big ass fish in front of a bunch of people online.
You know what, dude? We're going on a secret trip in spring. We'll bring you a fishing kit. Okay.
I'll take one. My dad's got a nice pole. He probably would
We'll
not.
get
let
you
me
a
take
fishing
it.
kit. Don't you
Yeah.
worry.
Even something where it's like I just have the little string
But his
and a
dad's
hook.
got a
and I'm-
nice pole.
Yeah, his dad's
Yeah,
got a
my
nice
dad's
pole,
got a really
and he
nice
wants
pole.
to grip it big time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might
He
be
wants to take
too
that thing
big
for a
to
spin.
bring in my carry-on, but
You might need to
We'll
check
see.
that.
yeah. Dude, you're gonna want to check it out.
Look, checking
It's-
luggage is not the worst thing in the world.
It
I don't
is.
know why people are so
It
afraid.
is though. I haven't checked anything in years. I bought
I
one
always
nice
do.
suitcase and
The
it got
technology
obliterated
they
in
have
the
now-
checking process.
They stick a barcode on it. You see where it is. The whole thing. You put a tracker in your bag. It's fine.
This
The
is
only
the-
bad thing is when you get home and you have to wait for the luggage, but I don't hate it because it's decent time to just be like,
But
I'm
you have to
home.
lug this big ass bag around the terminal until you get on the plane. You got to find a place to put it, and it might get checked anyway because you run out of spots.
That's the
because your
only-
status isn't good enough.
That's the only negative part is trying to find overhead compartment space. But I always find it because I go, who put their fucking backpack in here? You're not allowed to put your backpack in the overhead compartment.
We're in 3 totally different arguments about like what we each do.
Mm-hmm.
I both check a bag and bring a carry-on.
That's because you
I have to
bring
find
damn
a lot of
near like a
luggage.
whole wardrobe with you wherever you go.
But here's the deal also. Sometimes I'll bring my carry-on with like 2 things in it because my backpack fits on it nicely. And it's actually easier to push my carry-on with the backpack on it than wear a backpack.
He does
And
have
you
a
plan
pretty
on
sick
buying
setup.
a whole lot of merch at the con.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And for when at the con, I got that, you know what? I did get free swag from a company. It wasn't from the company. It was from a TwitchCon employee, but Omid and I had talked to him at the bracelet stand. We can talk about that all day.
Not the bracelets.
For hours. You remember the bracelet.
Did you make a
I
bracelet?
remember the bracelet. I
Did you
remember
make
the
one?
bracelet.
He came up to us multiple
I didn't
times
make
and saw
one.
Omid working on it.
Oh, really?
I watched Omid working
Yeah,
on it.
dude.
Yeah.
Let me
That
tell you
thing was a
something. If you
mess.
want the full saga, we made an entire podcast episode.
I
It's
did
one
watch
of our-
that one.
It's our lowest rated podcast episode in quite some time.
That was my
It's us just talking about Omid's fucking bracelet.
I didn't know the backstory of how he did one section, but it was too short, so he had to put another hyper. The journey I went on through that podcast, it was
really
just something else.
innovative bracelet technology that clearly didn't work somehow, even though it's double clasp.
Yeah.
But
Somehow.
the guy that ran the bead stand the next day was like,
The guy
"Hey,
did
do you want a frag punk
You're
bag?"
talking about Omid, like they're in the top 30 of streamers on Twitch right now with their G-Chum thing.
Yeah, and like everyone that's a top streamer is like super smart, about
yeah,
like,
real
yeah.
shrewd,
No,
smart
I felt
dude.
bad because I told Omid about that.
Can't figure out a
And then
fucking bracelet.
I was like, I hope you thought it was funny. And he's like, I don't know, dude. People keep coming to my chat and like shitting on me for this bracelet. I'm like, well, that was not the intention.
I never even considered to ask him about his reception of that.
Yeah, we rarely do.
Yeah.
Rarely
Okay, so
do.
that didn't have a positive impact on him.
I
as
think
a
it just made
streamer?
people go in there and be like, nice bracelet, fucking idiot.
I think any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Surely.
I mean, it's like
He's
people
that
aren't going to
bracelet
hire
guy.
him to make a bracelet. But
That's why he's doing a subathon for 40 days.
Yeah, we forced him into it. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, Omid,
need
that I ruined your
beads.
future bracelet salesman avenues and career. I'm sorry.
Now he has to swim in barbecue sauce for a living.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what? Power to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Very
the fact that
tenacious
he's
man.
been live for that many
The next
days.
level.
They're
Oh,
like,
the whole office
It's been
space
like
vibe
3
they have.
podcasts.
I just coming from a corporate background myself in the 80s. Like I remember those days. My first office job, guys had ashtrays on their desks.
Oh yeah.
Guys had secretaries. Guys hand wrote all their memos and then gave them to their secretary who would type them and put them through a spirit duplicator and put them out to all staff. Like I remember some of the sales guys when my first job in the 80s wore eyeliner at work.
whoa.
That's how cool they were. It was the-
You
I
do
wasn't
that
even
today.
alive then. I think those are the good old days. I wasn't even alive.
everyone
My mom used to
smoked
tell
at
me
their
about
desk.
like
It was
going to
nuts.
lunch break and getting fucking
Oh.
drunk. She would be like,
We
"Yeah,
could
you
have-
get 3 drinks at lunch. That's normal. Anything more than
Oh, yeah.
3 is too many." But
Well, I'd go to lunch
mom?
on Friday with the sales guys, and you wouldn't go back. You just stay there all afternoon, and it was
Yeah,
all on the
fucking-
company.
that rocks.
Was it
Yeah.
everyone or just your mom? It's like, yeah, 3 drinks at lunch. Everyone's
No,
doing
she said her boss looked at her funny when she'd get more than 3. She wanted
yeah.
more than 3, but
Goddamn company policy.
yeah, fucking
Oh,
stingy fox won't buy me another drink.
It's work, for Christ's sake. I'm
Yeah.
gonna need 4 or 5.
Dude, imagine going to an office job, being able to drink couple drinks at lunch.
That,
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm drinking
we-
right now
yeah.
at my job, and it's awesome. So
Yeah,
I
we
think if
used
I
to do
were
these. We usually do these at what, 2 p.m. Eastern
Yeah,
time?
we used to do them at night all the time.
And this is our first one at night in a long time.
great
Nice.
timing that we got a flight at fucking 5 hours.
I've drank damn near half a bottle of Grey Goose. I'm feeling great. Okay, this shit rocks.
Exactly. This is the best podcast
Yeah.
ever.
I'd love to do more at night. Maybe a different time when I don't have a flight the next morning. But
Oh yeah, we should wrap it up. It's 2.5 hours into this one. I had so many questions lined up for Toast Rack and his
Come on,
career and
hit me with
everything.
what's
I
the
was
curly
going to
question?
wonder, as a previous editor, is there any media you watch or you think of as like editing inspiration? Like something where you're like, they really fucking popped off with this editing. This is
Yeah, I watch some, like, even reality shows. You see what's fresh now in editing, and you see the styles people use, and you go, oh man, I wish I thought of that. And it can be the dumbest shows. It can be Real Housewives, but the way they do a recap when they come back from a break is just some twist and some jump cuts and some fun stuff and some great effects, and you just see fresh ideas, and you go, oh, this is fun. That looks fun. That would be fun to make.
Is there like a Twitch streamer where you're like they're doing a good job with their editing, or they're like live production of it, so to speak?
Live production is a mess. Live production is a total mess. Like, everyone has, like, and I did this for my first couple of years. I thought you're supposed to have 2 key lights and have flat lighting. That is the worst thing. You just watch one YouTube video on lighting and realize you're supposed to have lighting from one side and a fill light behind you, and that's just basic stuff.
Or else it looks like a soap opera or something.
But I steal ideas from other streams. Like, I actually like what Aqua's done. He's got a whole den going on. He's got the couch with the TV, and when he's going to chat to chat for a while, he'll sit on the couch with people and have the computer there. I really like that. I'm trying to lean into that. Actually, one of the ones who just inspired me early on was actually Dr. Disrespect. I thought he would, early on, he had high production values. And if he was going to talk to chat for a while, he had this green screen gymnasium set where he'd be full, like you see all of him, and he'd have a clip-on mic or something like that, and he'd be in the locker room and be talking to chat or something like that. Like, I thought having a second scene like that would be great. That's where I got the idea for having a camera in the kitchen. And
you'd like drive during the transition to a different place.
That sort of stuff. All that stuff I think is great. So so I'm thinking, like, now for my production, I think, okay, I'm the fucking grandfather of Tarkov. I'm like the Mr. Rogers of streaming. So when you come to my stream, it's like you're in my house. That's why I got rid of the green screen.
You should get a little rascal to ride as a transition between places.
Like Spanky?
Or I get in a big balloon. Like
you should get on one of those electric
the world
stair
80
cars or whatever those fucking little chairs are that bring you up a staircase.
I thought I should start stream by coming in the front door and take off my work shoes and put on my slippers and my cardigan.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
And
dude, just for a bit, you should do like hey, I'm going to make a martini, and then just have a camera with you and a cane, like slowly, and try to like make it a 10-minute walk to the kitchen.
Because it's parasocial. Like, streaming is parasocial. Streaming is company. You have it on for hours while you do other stuff, and it's company. So it's a sitcom. It's you're visiting Pop's house. You know, watch him make a cup of tea. Oops, it's a martini, and then he's off, and now he's saying how the young people do it wrong. You know. I think that so the streams that do that. So Aqua's actually doing that, but
have you seen that guy, the Burnt Peanut?
I love Burnt Peanut. I've played with Burnt Peanut. He's great.
You have? That guy rocks. Yeah.
Yeah, I had trouble keeping up with him. He is on another level.
Yeah, he is.
He's amazing. He's just added 500,000 followers playing Arc Raider or something like that. You look at him in stream charts. He's fucking killing it.
The main guy on TikTok.
Dude,
on
you
Twitter.
Can't escape him.
Yeah, he's on everything. He's completely
so funny.
blowing up.
Yeah, he's
funny.
Such a great character. He's
like a Dr. Disrespect, but not a pedophile. which is a huge boon to him.
It's
I think.
a great player. Yeah. He's
we
really
know.
funny.
Yet. you're in dangerous.
Doctor disrespect you.
If
I
you're a minor
remember
around
when-
YouTubers or streamers, you're in fucking dangerous territory.
Get out.
So I remember when Peanut was just a regular streamer of Tarkov. I remember seeing his streams, and he was just an average guy, and he's just come up with this character and then totally leaned into it, and now throwing money at it as well. And it's just
I've seen all the offshoots coming out of the woodworks. I've seen a couple like random vegetables and stuff.
Fake peanuts. Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like I'm the banana man or something. It's like they're doing the exact like kind of
And all their comments are just like, "You're not him, dude. You're not Peanut. You're a shitty Peanut."
I changed one thing about my stream because of Peanut. Because so when Peanut is playing the game, he's looking off camera at the computer, and then when he looks at chat, he looks straight down the barrel and he's looking at chat. I thought, fuck, how does he do that? I mean, of course he's not a VTuber, he's a PTuber, but so I actually changed my setup so that I moved my camera to be right next to my chat window. So I used to be down the barrel because I thought I should be on camera while I'm playing because that's what I'm doing most of the time, and I look off camera to chat. But now I look at camera when I look at chat. So you get that connection when you
know what you need to get even one step further. You need to get something called the Elgato prompter. It's a teleprompter.
Yeah.
You can put it over your lens.
Yes.
And then you can literally have your chat
in front
as
of
a
me.
teleprompter, and so you'll lock eyes with the camera when you read
I
chat.
like looking right at the camera.
I couldn't imagine anything worse.
If you take if you take it one step further, you could put technically when you get one of those Elgato teleprompters, it is another monitor hookup. And so you could put the game on the teleprompter and just lock eyes with the fucking stream the entire time as you're playing the game.
The whole time.
Yeah. Just imagine that, just staring directly into the camera the entire time you're playing.
This is a product from Elgato, you say?
Yeah, Elgato.
Oh, what a great brand. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like the looking off camera to the game and making eye contact. Like that's what Peanut does.
Yeah, it's
and you go. Yes, you connect. You connect.
Yeah, when I lock eyes with a peanut, it ignites a fire in me somewhere.
Normally I eat it.
You may have an allergy.
That's funny too. You might have an allergy. That's really funny.
I feel so sorry for Poop. He has to get up in like not that many hours. You need to go to sleep. So do you want to call it quits here into the episode?
I don't want to, but
I think we have to.
I'm totally fucked for tomorrow. It's already.
I just want to say I've heard that being a guest on your podcast is a dispiriting, soul-destroying experience, and I've had the best time today.
Oh,
there we fucking go.
Like to hear.
There
Finally.
we go. First guest ever. Immediate positive reception. This is one for the record books. Dude,
yeah, message us in a week if you change your mind.
Yeah. Even if you change your mind, I don't want to hear it. Honestly, I'm just going to keep this one little moment.
The takeaway I got from watching other guests is they don't get a word in. So I just barrel through you guys and get my word in whenever I have something.
You did well.
Yeah, you did well.
That's my tip for future guests. Yeah.
You did very well. I tried to even cut into you a couple times just by habit, and you just kept going. I just
have that boomer energy, and it's
elbow your way in.
Privilege,
It's exactly what you need to do as a guest here.
Yeah. You know who my favorite guy that was able to cut through the shit was that Rick Levine, our astrologer.
Oh yeah.
And there was one moment where I think I interrupted him or you interrupted him, and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I must have been speaking when you were speaking or something." Like he made it seem like it was his fault, which made you seem like a complete dick because we're obviously the ones that interrupted him. I forget exactly what he said, but it put us in our place immediately. And
which we need.
The power of awkwardness.
Yeah, we're really bad at incorporating
Jason
the guests.
Kingsley, you just talk, and I'd be like, "What?" And then it just would keep going. This is like 90% of what I say. It's like I hear something the guest says, and I'm like, well, what if it'd be funny if I said this right now? And it's probably not great for them.
Usually true. Is usually true.
Yeah. But anyways, Toast Rack, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Pleasure.
Do you want to plug your Twitch? What's your Twitch?
Toast Rack TV. I'm Toast Rack TV on everything. Toast Rack TV.
On everything.
TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, you name it.
That's awesome. Thank you for coming on.
And he just released some Christmas merch on papapoob.com that he tried to get out last year and he forgot. But I think he just released that, so you should plug it. So you plug
I need to do that. Thanks, guys.
All right. Later, guys.